and then all the spells you get, you can rotate spells all the time. So every time you take a long rest, you can get a spell list.
What?
Yes. So
that's crazy.
Your entire spell list can just change whatever you want to.
Yeah, I would. If I did that, then I would definitely have a schizophrenic druid.
Dude, that's crazy, huh?
What?
A schizophrenic druid is pretty tough. It's very tough to play.
That's why that's crazy?
Yeah, you probably end up dying.
Because that's crazy. How do I just wake up and I'm like, well, I don't know my other spells, but somehow I got these new spells.
That's how a lot of classes are actually. Several classes are like that.
That's crazy bears.
Yeah.
Crazy bears?
Yeah.
Crazy bears.
I spent these last 5 years learning these 5 spells and well, I feel like I know different ones now. Fuck.
Nature has taught me new spells.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you sleep in the forest, and all of a sudden, different forest moves. I mean, it was like, I don't know what class or person it was where they touched water and became a zombie.
What the fuck?
Where's that music coming from?
This.
What?
This.
His booter.
I'm just passing time.
No, I'm good. I'm ready.
We're gonna do that, Cam. For the sake of it.
Fuck it. We don't have time to waste at this point.
No time to waste.
You want to grab your hand screen?
We need Peaceful Storm to like always do our intros from now on. Our recaps, like 24/7. Mr. Danny.
Yeah, he did a great job. Oh, I pay him to do our recaps.
Huh?
$2? You want to do a recap? I'll give you $2.
I don't know what that is.
It's a guy we've been playing with. He did Dawn Weaver. That's his character.
Oh, this is online?
Yeah.
He's good at intros?
No, he was just hyper and he was literally
really
going like 100 miles per second.
Yeah, he was going.
It was detailed though, surprisingly.
Yes, it really was.
More details of it. Alright, there's my Mama Chia.
Oh.
This is the best drink I've ever drank.
You kind of look like the best drink.
It's got 4 grams of protein and 2,500 milligrams of
All
omega.
right. Oh my goodness! Wait, hold on. What is that? Is that a meteorite? But it can't touch me because my AC's too high. Where not even meteorites can strike us down.
Fuck you, Sephiroth.
So, I'm glad you guys are tuning in to another exciting episode. Wow. Jeebus Christopher. Last time we left off, oh boy, it was quite a doozy. Our heroes were like, yo, I don't know what the fuck to do. So, they called on the aid of Vox. Vox Machina! Critical. Oh, critical. And so, with a very reluctant sigh and help and aid from a fellow adventurer named Dark Moon, and 4,000 gold later,
my heart.
damn, she just like literally earned 4,000
Came
gold,
in.
like just, like with just 4K.
That's crazy, man.
It really is.
I think she deserved more.
And she's like, that ain't
I mean,
Given
she
the
didn't really have to do
situation.
anything.
Yeah, she.
She literally did
No,
not
of
have to
course.
do anything. Which is great for her.
Yeah.
I mean, just the situation
Oh,
itself was
definitely.
probably worth more.
The situation was probably life or death. But, yes, so the carnival. The Mind Flayer. The Carnies were all taken out. No, not the Mind Flayer! The Carnies were all taken out and dispatched one by one with the help of Vax and Grog. I mean, how could they stand up to them at that point? It was devastating. It was brutal. Nothing but bloodshed. Townsfolk scattered, spreading the tale of Vox Machina working with an unknown group of dark elves. Surely, it will be a tale to tell for quite some time. What was once a peaceful, calm, and very exciting atmosphere was filled with crimson red as they were all struck down one by one.
A lot of blood on that cotton candy.
Indeed. As the final blow struck, the Mind Flayer, reluctant to leave, but nonetheless, that was necessary for his survival, retreated into the outer realms to live another day, to tell his tale. Vox Machina still lives. And so, our party, covered in the blood of their enemies, make their way back to their cart.
No, in the tent. In the tent. The chest.
You guys have opened everything.
What'd we get?
He already gave it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd we get?
That'll. I said random shit, so whatever I told you that one time was what you got.
Oh, we ended with me rolling. 18 investigation and 24 sleight of hand for the one chest.
Was the one inside the secondary tent?
I was still on the outside. They grabbed the. They already grabbed the bag of holding, and I was basically by the table where I started just.
The gold?
Yeah.
So, gold count was 5,000.
We all see yours.
Of course.
So to divide it up, how much is the?
In the beginning, you saw, you saw it towards the end. Wait, you saw the chests? Yeah, you came in towards the chest part, right?
We all, at this point,
Yeah,
everyone's got their
everybody's-
eyes on you. So
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Pretty
it's
much.
There's no way
it's
that you're getting
standard.
this by yourself.
Yeah.
It's standard that they don't trust you. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's that's true.
Yes. I mean, how are you splitting it with everybody, or are you everyone in every party once?
Be only fair.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1,000 each then. Okay. Fox and Grog, they really don't need the money. They just wanted the fucking, dagger.
The only reason I'm working on these chests is because it's not just about the gold or the weapons that may or may not lie inside, but it could be anything of use into defeating our enemy, our very long standing enemy.
Vex comes up to you and he grabs you by the collar and he pulls you in and he headbutts you. Blood trickles down your forehead.
Alive? Or no, conscious?
You're good.
What is this for?
I really just need you to understand the dire circumstance. The mind flayers. You know what they do. You come from there. You've lived there. I've probably fought you at some point. My ancestors have probably fought. Do you not fully grasp what you've done?
Of course not.
No.
Okay, and at this point, I was just like, there's only one way to solve this issue, and
He cut his tongue out.
No, I've figured it out.
Ah.
And at this point, I put my hat down, take my robes off, still have my shirt and hippie clothes underneath, and I come up to you, stare at you dead in your face, and I go, drop all your weapons. No daggers, no weapons, just fists.
Against who?
They're looking at it as I start walking towards you, and I'm just like, drop your daggers.
For what reason?
We're going to have an old-fashioned fight.
For what reason?
I have so many reasons to count on my fingers. Like, there's too many reasons to count. There's no way I could count them all.
Everyone just kind of backs up and gives you guys space.
I don't care if you beat the shit out of me. What matters is if I beat the shit out of you. So, take your robes off, drop your daggers, and let's settle this.
What are we settling?
The fact that you don't know what the fuck was settling currently is reason enough to beat the shit out of you.
I made a mistake, but we must fight.
I've made many mistakes in this
I've made many mistakes in this
town.
town. I seek to gather information from these chests and somehow...
It's just a fight. We will deal with the chest afterwards. No one else is we're not going anywhere. We got Vax, we got Grog, we got everyone around here. We are perfectly fine right now.
Yeah, I got muscles on top of my muscles.
And to make sure this is a fair fight, I cast magic hands.
Okay, make a percentile check.
Use magic to make it a fair fight.
I'm weak compared to you. I don't train my muscles. I'm just making sure we're on an even playing field. You want to make sure? That's fine. 94.
94?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your hands start to... I think that it might hurt you while you try to attack him at the same time, because it looks a bit unstable. Like, it starts to fluctuate and just kind of has this weird wispy vibe to it. It's kind of leaking almost. It's like drippy. It's like...
Not perfected this yet. Let me try again as I
Droopy.
give it a few minutes for it to fade and then try again. I mean, that's the idea. It's a cantrip. No, fuck. No, fuck. No, fuck. 31.
31. This time you, the glow, the aura, how does it look?
How does it look? It literally looks like as I wave my hands, as I wave my right hand over my left hand to make that one appear, you just see a almost like a shield-like light wrap around my hand, and it pretty much just looks like yours. And I just go to the other one, and you can tell that there's like a little bit of a barrier, but it literally just looks like yours. This is just to make sure we're on an even playing field. So drop your daggers, drop your robes, and we're fighting.
You just
No tricks. I've never done this in
Roll for initiative.
And basically, what I do is just walk up to her, like almost like super face to face at that moment while she's like doing the cantrip stuff, and then I say, "Go ahead. I'm not gonna raise my hands at all."
Oh, just a good old I get my eyes beat.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Winning or not winning, this won't solve anything.
Just roll d6s, I guess, if you're planning on punching him.
1, 4, 5, 9.
Are you gonna knock him unconscious, or because it's going to kill him? You can't.
Well, I know that. I know that. How much HP do you have in total?
49.
49? Well, I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
23. 24. 27. 29. 30. 34. And that's where I stop.
34. Okay.
But that was like at least 12, 13 punches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're just blood spraying. You can hear the crackling of his jaw. She's just wailing at you, this tiny little creature, just assaulting you with a flurry of weak, uncoordinated blows.
Yeah.
Not good.
No, it looks
Sloppy.
like a child trying to beat up their parent. But the hits looks like the parent beating up the child. At this point, and your face is pummeled, eyes swollen, lips cracked, bruised, face indented, and taste the iron of blood inside of your mouth.
Now we're even. This wasn't about fixing the problem. This was about me being able to cope with the fact that you keep fucking up. I've been trying my damnedest every time to keep giving you chances, and I keep giving you chances, and I keep giving you chances, and I keep giving you chances. And even when you did that one thing where I let you, do the where you did the mind flare thing, I didn't go over the top or overboard. I tried to fix the situation. And then I grabbed the person who fixed the situation. And what did you do in the middle of the fucking tent while you were trying to fix the situation? Granted, I understand that you just paid 4,000 gold.
I did nothing
But
but
you
try to
didn't give
open
us
up the chest.
But you didn't even give us a chance.
I did nothing but try to open up the chest in here. Do you feel better?
Oh yeah, of course I feel better.
All right.
That's why I did it. The random gold there. Why did you go for the gold?
I didn't go for the gold at first.
Insight. Oh, well, you said that first, okay.
The Dark Moon says, I saw him take it all. He was just scooping.
That was after he left.
That was during the fight.
He was not doing the fight.
I
We
saw
went outside.
you. I was invisible in the corner, watching you take it.
I was trying to find which chest it was. The knife could have been in the
You were
gold.
literally just scooping up the gold the whole time.
It could have been in the gold. I didn't know what the knife was.
So you were sticking your hand inside a gold, hoping to find a sharp dagger with coated in poison.
Does that sound crazy?
Are you okay in the head? And after I do that and I beat his behind, I go over and I do shove a minor potion down his throat, which is a baby potion, but it's still a potion. So D4. Roll a D4. I'll let you do it. And that's a D4 plus
2.
2.
Oh, it's a smaller one.
2d4 plus 2. It'll be
Yeah.
based
Roll
on
again.
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
8.
Eight.
You get 8 of that face falling HP.
Face fallen.
Faith rolling.
That was. Yeah, people think that I enjoy this kind of shit. How am I ever supposed to cope with all of this nonsense?
You've made your statement. Now I'm going to finish.
Has nothing to do with you at this point.
So I'm
And I
gonna
walk away to grab a drink.
continue trying to open these chests.
Yeah, Grog, yes! We drink!
Yes, we drink.
Now, cheer up. You know, one time, I killed a dragon.
That's awesome.
We killed like multiple dragons, really.
Yeah, I heard there was not just one.
Yeah, it was a few. I mean, I don't remember all the names, but they're pretty big. They got muscles on top of their muscles, on top of their muscles, wrapped in scales. Really, really tight.
Sweet.
Like a meat wallet.
So cool.
It's very cool. I killed a cold one time, too. That was... We killed 2 cold ones.
Tell me more.
So, right, it was these trolls, or was it giants or something? So we stormed in. It was cold. Well, I wasn't. Was I there? I don't know. Oh, was I? Maybe person told me. I don't remember. Either way, doesn't matter. I felt like I was there. If I wasn't there, I felt like I was there. If I was there, I felt like I was there. And so, we beat up all these trolls. Made them our bitches. Made them take us up to the dragon, where we slapped it around. Until, of course, it perished. It was amazing. Of course, I described it a little bit less epic than it was. Granted. But it was still epic nonetheless. That's just believe me on that.
I believe you, bro.
Believe me.
I believe you.
So, also,
Yes.
we've dealt with these mind flayer types. Horrible, horrible creatures.
They're definitely the scum of the earth.
They watch out, because they have this one thing that scoops your brain out.
Yes, because, yeah, I heard that happen to you.
Yeah. Yeah, don't just... I ran in.
And got your brain scooped out.
Yeah.
You Vax had many laughs over that.
I'm sure.
I wasn't laughing, but he was. But then again, didn't he lose like a limb?
His foot was all bloodied and gross and scaly and nasty. It was like burnt off and basically hanging on by a limb.
How could you put your brain back in your skull?
It was really scooped out. It was like my brain was transported to another dimension.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So how did it find its way home?
Well, we killed it, the thingy, and then like this. After a couple hours, my brain regenerated, or something like that.
You're very lucky.
No, it's just because I'm good at my job, which is slicing things up.
So you were still able to fight brainless?
No, I fell to the floor like a brick.
And then they killed it off.
That's what they said. I mean, they could have very well just laughed at me the whole time.
I stick a tankard in front of him.
Right?
Maxie. Drink.
Oh, she's trying to swoo you.
Yes.
I haven't drank in such a long time.
Well, it's better to drink along with other people than to drink alone. You're still part of this group, regardless of what the fuck just happened, so...
Wait, hold on. That's
Look at me in my good eye!
that's a good eye.
Oh, dear.
It'll go away after a little while. It just feel, Oh, you want an eye patch? I got one in my backpack.
Why do you have a random eye patch?
Enjoy it for the moment. The swelling will go down after a couple hours. It's not that strong of a spell.
I'll drink after I make sure. Wait, so you put spells in my eyes?
No. I just made it normal punches. Because I punch you normally, you feel nothing. I literally go.
It's like a soft little, it's so delicate.
It feels like a squeaky toy.
What was that?
Hey, look. Nothing. Nothing even happens to you. That's my normal punches.
Normal consecutive punches.
And Magic Hands made it so I could give you normal punches, like actual human being punches. Like you see my arms, they're like twigs.
Yeah, I wonder if you eat.
Probably not as much as I should.
You
I
drink
more
more
than I eat.
That's my
And yet I wonder how I have this strong ass constitution.
I drink more than I eat.
It would have been no reason to fight.
I drink more. She drinks more than she eats, actually.
Yeah.
Either way, now that that's over, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm sure this will make you feel a lot better as I give you a tucker. Drink.
I have to finish.
Finish what?
Maybe just a little.
No, maybe.
Should I roll for each chest?
I'll walk with him to do the chest if that's what he's doing.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Alright.
Okay.
Whoa! Someone's gotta look out of his good eye.
There's a pole there. Alright. Yes,
So you
simply
guys
because I believe that, no one just keeps many chests with no valuable information. And if we're gonna fight this thing, which we will.
You don't need to be doing this alone when opening your chest last time. You already know what happens. I don't need to tell you again. You're good. We're just doing this together. I'm just going to allow you to open the chest. I just don't know what's going to be in there, so I'm making sure whatever's in there potentially doesn't kill you or hurt you, and make sure you're good. So go ahead.
So I keep the same roll for the first one.
Okay.
And by the way, because we have the bag of holding now, I can easily just hold on to everything. It's not going to be a Santa bag. If you need something, I can just give it to you.
Yeah. So with this bag, this magic bag,
Yes.
wasn't there other things inside of it? Why would he just have a bag and not keep things inside of it?
I thought that too, but the more that I looked at the item when I cast Identify on it, the more I realized that
Is that the spell name?
what I can identify magical objects that are foreign that people don't really understand. That was the first time I actually ever used it. It takes a little bit. It's like a ritual casting. It takes a little bit, like a couple of minutes of preparation in order to actually get it done. But from what I understand is that it holds our possessions, and it's like every time we put our items into this bag, we have our own dimension that it has our items in, which means that our dimension's not the same as the person's dimension that we had it previously. So technically, we could empty this out or like turn it inside out, but there's no telling what it is that is being hidden inside of the bag of holding. So it could be like a T-Rex, for all we know.
Oh, it's
I don't know.
what's a T-Rex?
It's like a dinosaur.
Like a dragon?
Sure. This is a
Hmm.
dragon of dinosaurs.
Well-
Dragosaurus Rex.
Dragosaurus Rex.
Well,
The T-Rex is the dragon of dinosaurs.
if he has that kind of idea,
Yes.
there could be other.
I
There
don't-
could be people.
I mean, like, there's definitely things that there's definitely intrigue there. If we were going to do it, we would just have to be in an open space. But I don't know.
I
It
could-
seems
I could-
very risky.
I could dig a very big hole, get the bag, say tie it up over a tree, and then use that pulley system to unfold the bag so everything falls out in this said hole. So if it's like say acid or daggers or Dragosaurus Rex, it falls in said hole. Or it could be something to assist us in. I'm just worried about killing this goddamn thing.
I don't think it's actually anything living. I don't think anything living can actually be in the bag of holding because it'll suffocate and die. It's still a bag. But
I mean dimension, I don't.
it is technically a dimension, so you never know. That'll take a lot of time and preparation. Let's first find out what's in these chests.
Yeah, so let's save that for Bahana when we get back to the foundation.
Absolutely what? I don't know about the foundation. That's one. Go ahead.
Well, I
And,
guess
he
I'll-
picks a chest.
Okay. 15 to hit.
Oh,
Okay. As you go to reach for it, a hand just lurches out and tries to pull you inside.
no!
As you see a large, jagged row of teeth, and it starts to kind of straighten outwards and take the form of a human. As it kind of, it's like it's a creature, but it's a person at the same time. As it starts to come out of the Chesotras, as the eyes open up and the teeth roll back, revealing a meaty, fleshy substance as it starts to shrink inwards and kind of just unfold and unfurl like a flower as it starts to regenerate and form back. And
Well,
what you see before you is a humanoid with dark grayish skin, jagged teeth, crooked nose, and long dangly fingernails and giant wide eyes. It goes, hello!
Wait, were you trying to? Why were you a mimic? Are you a mimic? What are you?
Better question. Does anyone have any food? As he's just literally butt naked.
Biscuit.
I would love to know why the fuck you're a mimic.
Why were you trying to attack me in the first place?
He's
Oh,
a mimic.
Sid!
That's what mimics do, but at the same time, are you a mimic? Or did
I
you
don't know
make
what a
yourself
mimic-
a mimic?
I don't know what a mimic
What?
is.
A mimic is
You, I suppose.
like it's not necessarily always a chest. The baby concept's a chest, but literally it can be any item. But if you try and grab it and stuff, it has the ability to chop and shit on you.
Mm-hmm. I was hungry. I smelled food.
Are you a mimic though? Actually.
Were you
I
turned?
mean.
Were you turned by magic?
I'm me. I've always been me.
Which is a chest that
So
that
there's,
bites people? Or are you a changeling? What are you? You are such an interesting creature.
there's no more chest.
Where are my friends?
Oh, you mean the mind flare? Is that your friend?
Hmm.
There, no, he's
He's
gone.
kind of a friend.
He's
Kind
gone.
of a friend?
He's like he's there.
He's just there.
Probably.
To me.
Does he
I
provide
mean, he
you?
left him, so I don't know what kind of friend leaves him.
Does
He
he?
left.
Does he provide you food?
Bastard left without saying goodbye.
He left because he thought that.
And yes,
He left because of us.
hmm.
He.
Has he told you anything nice? Like, well, he was
He said you're pretty. Well, not you, me.
He's called you. He's complimented you.
Mm-hmm.
Have
And
you ever?
at this point, I put some pants on him.
Ugh, so uncomfortable. I don't know how you wear them like this, and you zip it up.
It's okay. Zip it. Try not to get your dick caught in the zipper. Just make sure that doesn't happen. It's not that serious. Just do the zip thing, and you don't have to wear anything else. This is just for etiquette's sake.
So your only purpose is
I can make flesh clothing. Hold on, give me 1 second.
So you're a homunculus or something like that?
And just kind of like its flesh just starts to grow outwards, and it's almost like it's still connected to it, but
Oh my
only by
God.
like a tether. And it just kind of like tassels off, and he just kind of has the sleeves just holding in front of him.
so your only purpose is to change. Have you worked in the circus with?
Yes, I was the amazing changing. Was what my name was, but now I guess I don't really work for them anymore. Seeing as how he looks outside the tent, everyone's dead. Yes, no one escaped, no one lived.
No one.
It was a bloodbath.
Quite.
So you've
Yes.
only done the circus thing. You've never actually have been to said home or a place your homestead.
Normally, I am perfectly fine establishing this form of chess or whatever. I'm just, it is whatever. You know, I don't harp on it too much. So,
This is what you wanted.
I'm sorry.
This is what you've wanted of your life.
What?
To just change for money.
I'm not too
Someone's
sure
bidding.
what I was made for. I remember my critic. He was such an amazing fella, amazing job, but he died.
So what's in the other chests?
I don't know.
You do that as I start giving him some of the pie that I still have.
This is delicious. What do you call this thing?
That's a pie. It's a piece of pie.
It's a piece of
It's
pie.
just a piece of pie.
I've only ever had the liver of creatures, mostly, and what do you call those?
They feed you scraps.
Yes, they're perfectly good, but it is an organ stuffed with meat. It is the weirdest thing ever.
A sausage.
That's not what they call it. I've never asked. I just only chewed upon it and.
It's like it looks like your cock, right? But you can see through it and see meat.
Yeah, when he was naked, he had no genitalia.
Yeah, so he was flat. Okay.
Yeah, which means that he is of different variety. I have no idea what this guy is.
So it looks like Grog.
But I don't know.
Show this man your cock.
What?
Why would he do that?
Cause he eats sausages, so I wanted to see if
Eats
No, not his cock. I just.
Well, what if he wants to jump on it?
Sausages look
what
like
if
cocks.
he gets confused between the two? Because I get confused sometimes. Like if I was good to go to a meat market and someone were to just slap their doner right on the table, and in between is like a whole bunch of different sausages, right? I would get confused.
There's no other.
If it's the same color as all the other ones, and I'm just gonna like.
But
I
there's
want
not
that
a row.
one. I want that one.
It's just
And
yours.
and then all of a sudden, they're like, well, go ahead. It's all yours. That's 10 gold. And I'm start tugging on it.
Okay.
Tugging on it, right?
You're not
Wait
talking-
a second.
No more dick
You're
tugs.
past.
I'm just tugging on it.
I don't
right?
care. I don't even care if you're not talking about a dick at this point. You've already mentioned that you're referring to a potential dick. And
I'm
you're talking
just-
about tugging it.
I'm
and
literally
I'm
just
getting grossed
tugging
out.
and pulling on it the whole time. And all of a
We're
sudden,
saying,
on
we're
the
saying
cock.
what it looks like.
and all of a sudden, it starts yelling at me. And it gets everywhere, all over my face.
Oh, come
No,
on.
that's your punchline. You wanted to continue so you can.
You wanted to make a joke and you got me. Ha ha.
I'm not joking. This is serious. It can happen.
No.
So you're talking about a sausage that comes on you.
No, if it's the man sausage.
If
Either way, he's not showing that thing his cock.
Yeah. I mean, because once again, I can get confused between the two and I can't decipher them and start tugging and pulling on
I don't care. I don't know logistics.
I'm just saying.
He's not showing him his cock. What's up? He's not eating that shit anymore.
eat meat.
I just said words. I just answered the question.
Exactly.
All right. We'll get you some sausage that isn't a cock. If you puke.
Are you trying? Are you gonna feed one of the dead men?
What?
What are you trying to do?
My friends? No, I cannot eat my friends.
No.
Open the next chest before I lose my mind.
You want to roll for that?
What are you doing? You just going at it? You just opening it?
No.
What do you want to do?
Of course not. I want to check for any traps or.
Investigation?
There we go.
Yeah, I just didn't know
That's
if it was
really
good
good.
enough to like pass it through. Like sometimes you do that.
I'll help you. So roll twice.
That's pretty good.
I'm right here. Why would I not help you?
The thing is
21.
that you wouldn't be able to because you don't know anything about traps. It's just because he has proficiency with
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
He still rolled.
That's pretty good.
He still has.
This one's for stealth.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so that's pretty. 20.
20.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. You start to poke and prod at it, and you know I'm here. You can just I know which ones are trapped. I just don't know what's.
Oh, I mean, I didn't. I couldn't pinpoint your alliance just yet. It sounded more like you were a pet than a
Sounds
friend.
like he's just.
Oh, pet.
I can
I
only
was
say
the
from.
star of the show.
I didn't see a poster. I'm sorry.
Listen, I can tell you're just out for yourself, and that's fine. Whatever suits your needs, that's understandable. That's how we get around in life.
You didn't get mad that we killed everybody here, so.
No, that means that
Well, I mean, what am I to do about it? Am I a single person taking on an entire group that managed to kill everyone here?
You could just take her on.
And then I am more intelligent than that. I'm sorry.
I won't try to help. If it's vengeance,
Did
I
you
cannot
call
get in the
yourself a
way.
person?
Yes, I think I am a person.
Just asking out of curiosity. So.
He can pee through his fingers.
I do no such thing. Why do you make up accusations from me? I do not want ding dongs, and
I
I
say
do not
could.
pee through my fingers.
You could be. I don't. I mean, you eat, and usually things that eat must release. So do you just hold that energy inside of
Which
you?
ones are trapped?
This one, this.
Those three are trapped. Let's figure out how to disarm those traps.
It's all of them.
Just one at a time.
Yes, that's what I was going. That's what I've been doing.
The one that you are currently poking around was not trapped, or was it?
This one, no, just fine.
Just open that one. The one we're currently looking at, just open that one. It's not trapped.
Inside, you see what seems to be a small male that is bound and gagged.
A small male.
Mm-hmm.
A tiny person?
One tiny person, probably a child.
Is he breathing?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is he awake?
Oh my god.
Or sleeping?
You're not too sure.
Okay, I immediately pick him up and I'm going to see if he's alive.
Alive and well. And you go, and meet the amazing Smartini.
Boy.
Hello.
So you're part of the circus?
Uh-huh.
If the Mind Flayer was dead, would you be mad?
Why the fuck would you just come out with that? I'm trying to ask him a question.
Dead?
He's not
All right.
dead. He's gone. But at the same time, why the
I'm a
fuck?
bastard.
Yes.
Again.
How long has he been your father?
This much?
How old are you?
4 years? He's a kid. So.
This much?
So how did you come to meet Dad?
He's a kid. But we'll find out. He doesn't know. You probably just came across him. He probably saw something in you.
Dada?
He probably saw something in you.
Well,
What
he
kind
ate
of
your
magic
family.
power do you hold?
I can balance on a ball. And he just gets up and
That's a talent.
Can you juggle?
Whoa.
No,
You're making
I can juggle a lot. And I was gonna escape the box. I was gonna escape the box.
So you're a magician. He's a little magician.
If you were there for quite some time, you would be dead. Is there any air holes in that box?
Air hose?
Yeah, he's probably nuts.
Gotta be dead. Yeah.
There's something more to him. Either way, if you have any emotional attachments to these people, I am sorry, but they are gone.
Emotional.
Like you actually,
I
you
Oh,
can't.
like look, like come, see this,
Your heart.
and then I.
Oh my
bring him
God!
to the-
Come see this. Watch.
I
Holy
bring him
shit!
to the
I was
front.
gonna do
Smell
that.
smell the death.
I bring him to
He's
the,
like a toddler.
the opening, and I say, I open it.
He's a toddler.
They're all gone. Everyone that you worked with is gone.
He's a toddler.
Dad is gone too.
I was gonna grab
And I-
him, close his eyes, and then bring him away from this.
And then I
But
bring
you
him
just
back.
went and was just like, yeah, boy, smell this.
Because the way he's thinking is like everybody could be a potential enemy.
I literally go up to the kid and I'm just like, I pick him up and I look at you and I'm just like, what the fuck, bro?
And from one of the boxes, you can just hear, "There's danger! Watch out! There's danger! Oh no!"
Is it one that's trapped?
Most likely, yeah. Because I mean, that was the only one that wasn't. So.
Okay. And I go,
There's danger!
I give the toddler the vax and I'm just like, just take him away from here for the moment.
Max is like, I have no clue what's going on. And he's just like, I have no clue.
I don't know what's going on
This
either.
is why I haven't started drinking,
This
because
is
I'm going to
great.
make sure at least I'm thinking semi-straight.
This is great.
I don't know how. Oh, he's drunk as fuck. Okay. Well, that's I'm just like.
Hello, kid. How are you today?
What's your name?
Grog isn't drunk, right?
Drug? Can he get drunk? Can he get drunk?
I don't know. I bring him to Grog and I'm just like, just take him to a place that isn't here.
And he just picks him up like.
Boy, what's your name?
Don't ask him questions.
We need to know his name, at least. Now I can not call him boy.
I'm gonna call him boy until he wants to give us his name.
Guess I'll be taking this over there.
Does anything happen when you see your own blood? Boy?
What?
Let me process that.
What, dude?
It could be, perhaps, that if he gets cut, I'm gonna check him really quickly for cuts. Like hands-wise, just by looking, not by touching.
Make a perception check.
Give it here, toddler boy. Show a toddler a dead battlefield.
I do the same thing all the time.
I mean, like, it's
Want to see my dead battlefield, baby?
here, child. Look and see what we have done to your family. What? Yeah.
Well, cause this is for DM, cause it was roll with disadvantage, but I don't know in my case because the first one was a 20,
Well, what was the lower one?
and then the lower one was a 15.
Oh, that is true. I get what you're saying.
So lower one is 15.
Yes.
So okay. Hard to really tell from this depth, and the sunlight outside is kind of just making you squint a little bit. You can't really make out anything.
Okay. Alright, I'll catch you later. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next chest.
You gotta remember that the rest of these are trapped.
Yes. Is there anything that you can do with your magic? At least I know that they're trapped, and I can probably try to disarm
The
it.
only thing I can do with magic currently is not anything I can do it currently.
Nothing.
Is if I ever learn to detect traps.
Like maybe
that's
that.
like rare to know that shit.
Maybe that shield thing, if just in case it. I mean, I could disarm.
Oh
them, but-
my god! And I give you your Trixie's Abjuration HP.
What's that?
It's the amount of HP that I normally get. So let me calculate that real quick. Because it's been a minute since I actually have done this for someone else. So. Alright, it's hit points equal to twice your wizard level and your intelligence mod, which is. Oh, wait. Serious thing though. We're gonna need to take a break. After the chest things, take the break and organize our character sheets. Because we're gonna implement the feat thing. Where we get feats at the beginning, because we never did that for this campaign. Are we doing that for this one?
Since it's a 2-player, sure, yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Before we
it's
continue.
it's a 2-player campaign, and it's hard to do.
Okay. Just making sure. Either way, he gets double my wizard level, which is currently 6, right? 6. So he gets 12, 16.
Okay.
You get 16 HP!
Alright, I think he heard that. Not too sure why, but I think he heard it. Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't have known that was the case.
Who the fuck uses
I'm gonna
that
roll
then?
for him. I'm going to detect traps.
Oh,
So that's just proficiency, right?
for detecting traps, that's investigation.
Okay, so I'm just doing this investigation. I believe his intelligence is. What the fuck is he getting these calculations from? Oh, no wonder I'm looking at my sheet.
That makes sense.
I'm just gonna say +1.
Yeah.
20.
20.
Yeah, it's a +1.
Yeah. You find the trap. Definitely. I mean, wait, no, you don't have to investigate. You already know it's there. So I mean, sleight of hand then, which is absurd high. So I'm just gonna say you fandangle it. He takes out his keys and he. Danger! Danger! As you open the chest, you see a sword.
A sword?
Mm-hmm. And it's just yelling and it's emitting this small light. Danger! Danger!
I pick up the sword.
Danger!
Danger?
Danger!
Do you know any other word?
Danger! There's evil afoot.
I walk aside and I cast Identify on this thing.
Okay. As you cast your magics upon it, this is a sword of warning.
So it just warns if there's danger?
Mm-hmm.
That's incredibly useful. I found a sword of warning! It's incredibly useful from what I can think of. It's just like it's a sort of warning. It tells us when there's dangers afoot.
So this next did you roll for me?
Yeah, I rolled for you.
Good.
So that's what was in the chest. The thing that was going danger was a sort of warning. So I just did it for you.
So there was nothing. in
This
it? It was
magic
a sword.
weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range of any of you that sleep naturally when combat begins.
Yeah, you're sure I did. That was going on in my head when Identify was cast.
That's awesome. Oh, I didn't hear shit.
Yeah,
Oops.
and then I'll tell you because I don't feel like repeating everything that was said there.
Okay. Blip.
So those
Ah,
are
the sword of warning. Here, shut up! I'm sorry, I just hate him so much. All he ever does is yell, scream, and bitch and moan.
And it looks like he was asleep the time that we came here.
Oh yes, he was definitely not giving one fuck.
So what if the toddler?
Rod carried him off.
No, I was talking to you. I was talking to him. I was like, so what is with the toddler?
Yeah, he is no toddler. He's just a child.
He acts like a toddler.
It is because he was raised amongst carnies. It is probably not the most educational environment one
True.
can have.
True enough. I was just.
So you've been with him long?
Yes, about this much.
He's not exactly sure about the kid, which would make sense.
Oh, so far I like him compared to the child.
Well, no shit. It's because
She agrees.
Well, no. You know what? I don't agree. I like the child better than I like the homunculus, but I like him a lot, though. I will say
Do not
that.
a homunculus. Do not call me that. That is very offensive.
True enough. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
And we go for the next trap. Do it again.
Alright, so as far as the sword goes, what's the damage?
D6.
You just get advantage on.
How about you hold it?
I would hold it because you get high advantage regardless, and I would probably need advantage.
You should hold
more
it every
than-
time.
I will do that.
Alright.
Oh, I have
19.
2 swords now. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty
Oh, you got 19 as well?
No,
19's
the other one was with modifier.
I mean, the range isn't super big, so everyone was on the outskirts as
Sure
far as
enough.
that goes. So I mean,
True enough.
you guys didn't go inside the place with the intention to kill. You guys went inside with the intention to find something. So
Okay, so
No,
it's-
of course.
It's just for the intention to kill. Okay. I might leave.
20. So he got a 20 on investigation.
It's definitely very high.
I mean, you just sleight of
hand.
because you
He's sleight of
already-
hand.
You know they're
Traps.
trapped.
Yeah.
So
Sleight of hand.
So I was saying it was 19 without modifiers.
okay.
You know that's high.
Easy
Yeah.
enough. You find
So sweet.
a nice heaping amount of seems to be around 1,600 gold in there.
1,600 gold in there.
There's gold in here. So since I gave her 4,000,
So good. So
Why am I-
inquisitive.
1,600. You said.
Indeed.
Go ahead, keep going. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, let
Speak
me
your
keep
mind.
this gold since I gave her all my gold.
No. Put the gold to the side. I'm not saying that you aren't going to be able to keep it. Just we need to find out everything that's in the chest. It could be more gold.
There's just. Alright, let me just.
I'm not
take
saying
my.
just put it to the side for the moment. I'm not saying you can't have it.
I'm gonna
Just
kick it over.
Okay,
Alright.
kick the
chest.
chest.
To just see if anything else falls out.
Okay, kick the chest. Your foot now hurts.
Just, just gold falls out.
Yeah.
It's just gold.
Alright, let's move on to the next chest.
Ow.
That is it. Those are all the chests.
Those were all.
Those three.
Oh, 3?
I thought you said there were just
Right.
3 that were
Yeah, because there was 3 trapped
then
and one.
that would.
No, yes. So this one done. So 3. Okay, so one more row.
Just one more.
Yeah. Okay. It was just one more. I mean, it wouldn't have
17,
mattered
no
one way.
modifier. Investigation, 11, no modifier. So with the 11 would be a 20 with modifier. 17 with modifier would be over 20.
Okay. You find 2,000 silver pieces in there. A box of turquoise animal figurines. Silk robe with gold embroidery.
So you guys have turquoise animal figurines. That's fucking.
And a brass mug with jade inlays. So that means jade just embedded into it.
Okay. Jade mug.
Brass mug
Oh.
with jades embedded into it.
This silk robe, would I know the writing?
Say that one more time.
With the silk robe, you said there's like writing?
No, it's gold embroidery. So it's just symbols and designs.
Okay,
So
nothing in
it doesn't-
particular.
It's nothing. No.
2,000 silver pieces, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so just reiterate because I wrote everything down. Turquoise animals, I guess. What animals? You just
Box.
wanted to figure out box.
Of turquoise animal figurines.
So like all the animals, just be.
And just whatever animals you guys want. There's nothing in particular. So
Okay, how many? Just so I can. Whatever. As many as I want. Okay.
yes.
1,000,000. Okay, so
Yes,
and then
exactly.
a brass mug, jade embedded in, silk robe with gold embroidery, 2,000 silver pieces. Okay. This is all I'm in for.
And you also find what seems to be a potion as well.
Just don't know what it is.
Not at all.
Okay, I don't know. Trixie, in this chest, is anything a magic?
Cast detect magic.
That potion seems to glow a little bit.
This potion right here. I don't know what it does though.
Can
Wanna
you
find
figure
out?
Yes, can you figure it out? Or we can give it to the boy.
I am not using the boy as a test subject.
Boy,
He has his eye patch over there right now.
Just want to know.
I
Okay.
can't- It's this guy right here. He's literally cosplaying.
Gotta go ham, bro.
I guess I'll cast Identify on it.
It's a potion of animal friendship.
So what have you figured out? Your face seems like it's scary.
It's just a weird potion. Makes no sense as I.
Oh, it makes no sense, but you took it.
Yeah, it's meant for experimentation. It's just a vial.
So use it on the boy. It's meant for
I
experimentation.
am not going to use the potion on the boy.
Boy,
So what does it do?
Not everything has an explanation, and the spell's not perfect.
Oh, okay. So you need to get stronger.
Yep, let's go with that.
You seem a little agitated. I'm just trying to understand things here and work as a team. What's going on?
I do not get it. I don't get it.
At
This is
this
how I'm
point, I
supposed to
pull
do
out a
it.
book of medical diseases.
Mhm.
I turn to him, I'm just like, can I roll intelligence to see if I know exactly what he has?
You're not too sure. He's an anomaly to you.
I look into the book and I'm just like,
Who has?
you. Not that one.
Hey, what?
There are just too many things to really grasp.
It's not Tourette's. That's a rare one. There's no way it's Tourette's. He would have been way more annoying at that point. Oh. No.
Oh, I see what's happening here. This is mine then.
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
You're grabbing the goat, right?
What? No, I'm grabbing these box of animals. I'm gonna give one to the boy.
Animal figurine? Are you gonna try to make him your apprentice?
No,
He's gone.
I figured maybe
My
it's...
new apprentice.
maybe
My
it's-
other apprentice is not really a good apprentice.
Where's Bishop, by the way?
He's not with us.
Why? He
was
was in... He came with us.
No, he didn't. Actually,
Oh, right.
did.
He said that he was...
Widow got replaced.
Yeah.
Replaced them.
Okay.
Basically changing them in and out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they're both pretty important characters to us at this point. And I go,
Where's Widow? Didn't she come with us?
yeah, she was a part of the fight.
Widow casted spiritual weapon.
I remember, but I didn't see. Maxie didn't see.
She was a part of the fight.
And then?
And
Did she
Prob-
die?
No, she's probably drinking. I don't know. She's out there. If you want to find out, go ask her. She's still alive.
She's still out there, but she didn't come in here. So she's drinking among the Caucasus.
No, it's not. Not everything's in a tent, right? Is all this happening just in the tent?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm wrong. She's in the tent somewhere. Go look for her. She wouldn't be outside. with
Looks.
us.
Is she in the tent?
No.
I don't know where she is. She probably didn't like the situation. Go find her if you're that curious. Wow, you're really not curious, huh?
That's why I asked the question.
You can
I'm
have
not-
the gold, by the way.
not going
We
to
don't care
leave.
for it. I go find Widow.
Okay. You go outwards and you hear.
Widow,
Yes.
are you alright?
I'll be alright.
Doesn't sound like it. I'm sorry that
I
this.
don't know. They just didn't deserve it. They just didn't deserve it. That's it. They didn't deserve it.
We all have our opinions on the matter.
What did they do?
Leon understand the entire situation, and we can all make up our own opinions on the matter.
All I saw was him stealing. They stole from him. Stealing begets stealing. No stealing is higher than other.
Listen,
Oh, he stole something and they got punished for it.
well, so did Maxie. It just wasn't in death. It was by these hands. But at the same time,
She says that. I'm a little drunk.
yeah, I'm a little drunk. Listen, I didn't want to do what happened, and I wasn't expecting us to go back for just a stupid dagger. But for me, it was just loyalty. Was it the right decision? Who's to know what now? I'm sorry for what you've witnessed, and I apologize for putting you through that as a leader and as a teacher. This is something that is very disappointing to me, and I'm very sorry that you had to witness that and be a
Never
part
had
of
to
it.
kill people until now. We came across the other trials and they wanted to fight, and now we came to these people and we fought them because of a dagger?
I can't. There's really no other way to go about this besides the only way for us to move on in life is for us to accept our decisions, soak it in, and learn to do better. I'm not saying what I did here was right. I don't believe it to be right.
I could already see this just continuing. I don't think it will end. I don't think this doing any better.
I'm trying.
We slaughtered an entire group of people over one item. One item.
It was more than that. We were after the mind flare.
He's the only one unscathed. He's the only one
I know.
who was not touched.
That was the only one I almost got him too. I was trying to stop his spell. He was the only one that I was really after. I wasn't expecting all the slaughter as well, but we just went in and was it. I don't blame you for wanting to do what you want to do now after this whole situation. Your decisions are your decisions, but I value you. I do. I'm not going to make you decide. I'm not going to make decisions for you. I'm going to allow you to make your own decisions. And granted, being a part of a group means working together. I made a decision as a team instead of thinking about myself. Was it the right thing? No.
Why did we not merely talk to him? Why was...
Are we talking about the mind flare?
He seemed as if he did not murder your friend. Maybe there could have been an exchange, I don't know, but...
No, he was going to use that. He was going to use it against us. He was going to make this entire situation 5 times worse for us. Because the last thing we needed to do is involve mind flares into this. And unfortunately, it's still going to happen.
We were trailing them, but they did not assault us. They saw us. It's impossible for them to not notice a fucking cop literally following them for days. But they did not attack. Not once. It's just... They didn't come out of the woods and try to slaughter us while we slept. They could have easily done that. Even the mind flayer alone, in the dead of night, scooped out all of our brains. He decided not to. He chose not to. We can't say that that was unintentional. Leave me be. I have things to think about.
Alright.
Right. Oh. So you make your way back to the group. You guys all eventually coalesce and join back inside the caravan.
Ooh.
Vex and Grog depart. We'll be seeing you around. If you guys have fun. Yeah. Boy. Just yeah.
I'm just drinking.
As they
You know, it didn't seem that he minded too much about all these people being dead over just a blade.
and the small child is just like so
I would say, sorry to cut you off, I would say that I'd want to actually rummage their bodies for anything. I'm still trying to get some sort of information.
okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
And of course, you know, now fill my purse. 19 without modifiers.
You find lots of daggers.
Got it. Guess I'll put it in. Just go to the
But
market and sell it, I suppose.
being traveling carnies, the need for money is probably just a necessity of restocking for food and shelter. Carnies don't technically make money for wealth. So all they have on them seems to be personal items. Some have double-sided coins that just, has only heads on them, so that
Trick coins.
exactly, and trick props, fake hands.
Fake hands.
Flasks of oil.
Yeah.
You can put down 2 flasks of oil if you ever want to use that.
That makes be reused.
Torches. I mean, yeah, they don't really seem to have a whole lot on them.
Okay. How many daggers do you think that I'd find?
Say 10. 10 more daggers.
Dagger. Alright. Yeah, it's probably rummaged the whole place already, right? I just found that.
Yeah.
Alright. It looks like they've eaten all their food too, so I guess now that we properly... Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so you guys are heading back to Iman, and then from there you guys are heading there, or are you going straight? Just heading straight there.
I think she wants to go back to her mom, right?
Would you like to go back to Amon? They said you weren't in the battle,
I'll
so
go
I...
with Fox.
Makes sense. I wouldn't want to be a part of this either. Such a shame. Make your own decisions, live your own life. Stray away from us. I'm heading down a dark path anyway. Starts walking to the curb.
Okay. Killingham just kind of, he's pretty quiet. He just, he sits in the corner, sharpening his sword with the whetstone.
You leaving too?
Am I supposed to?
He's in the cart.
You have free will too.
Ah, yes, amazing. Amazing. Isn't it?
No, it's not.
No, free will is not amazing. Okay, free will, not amazing.
What?
Keep that in my books.
It's one of those. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
See?
Just talking about the fact that when you feel like you have so many decisions. I'm not saying the underdog was better, absolutely not. I would never want to go back to that hellhole. But the lack of decision making and the fact that you could only make certain decisions was a lot easier than all this stuff.
It was straight to the point.
Not to lead her.
But it's not like it was fun, to say the least.
Absolutely not. It was not fun. It was the worst thing ever.
I didn't enjoy eating rocks.
You're the only one who ate rocks, Maxie.
I think that was a choice. I think you just enjoyed the flavor.
And I point to this the syndrome in the book. I'm just like, I think he has this one.
Oh shit.
What?
No, oh, that looks bad. Nasty bad. I think we should probably stone him to death. If it's that bad, I mean,
I don't think so.
I think we should stone him to death. I feel as if that's
What?
the appropriate.
You're not gonna stone him to death.
Okay, we'll cut his neck off then.
What? What is going on here? Are we fighting? What is happening?
No, oh no.
You
no.
want to fight me too, like she did?
No. Stoning you to death does not require a fight. As he picks up a rock, it requires me to stone you to death. There's no arguing. It's not like it's a back and forth. A fist fight and an all-out brawl are two different things. If I stone you to death,
Is that what's
stone
happening
you
here?
to death. No. Stone him when he's sleeping.
So we don't stone him. Don't stone
It
him.
would take exactly 46 stones.
How the fuck
It would just take so long.
It would really take forever.
Oh shit.
My mind also thought so little.
I mean, unless they're using slings, but they are not. They're just
Stowing.
Oh!
Imagine someone with 200 HP.
Oh god.
And I go,
You'll be there for a while.
I'm a failure.
Yeah.
Oh god, great.
Oh!
Oh, good.
My God!
There we go.
I literally punched the shit out of him again. I give him one good one.
A
As soon
regular
as he
punch?
says that.
Regular
Yes.
consecutive punches?
Actually, it's not a punch, it's a slap.
So angry.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
At least he feels a mark after that, not just some whippy ass.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Hefty.
So boy.
Leave the boy out of this. We're taking. You don't want to be here.
What's your favorite animal?
Why are we taking him with us?
I don't know.
Why are we taking?
He was in here already.
Why are we taking?
I would say
The boy,
would
where
say-
do you want to go?
I
You
would
want to go
say-
back to Amon?
I would say he should come with us at least so he doesn't die since he's by himself.
No, he.
So, roll a history check real quick
Oh my God.
as you guys try to think about where you're going.
19.
19?
Don't ask
Uh,
me.
Kellam is a town that used to be a mining place, but now it's no longer flourishing as it used to, and it is kind of like run by thieves and crooks.
I don't think he would like it there. No, tell him to go back with Vex. Sorry. Vex. Take him back to Amon
They're
with you.
gone.
They left him a long time ago.
Why did they leave him?
Well, you guys didn't say anything, and so I didn't say anything, and I was just wondering what was going on.
So what's your favorite animal?
So where's Dada again?
He's gone.
He may or may not come back for you.
Oh.
So if he does come back for you, though, perhaps you should stay with us because he may see us again.
Why are we kidnapping this?
How are we
mindless
kidnapping
kid?
him? What is going on here?
If this is the mind flayer's kid, he has more reason to come back and murder us.
He's going to come back for us anyways. She meant play.
Oh. Are they playing?
It's
He
a
points
kid.
out to the forest of dead people.
Yes, it's all a joke.
Oh.
That's a really sad one, Joe.
So what's your favorite animal?
Pangos.
See if we got it.
I've seen one pango in my life, and it was cool.
So, do you have a town that you would like to go to?
Is it in here? Is it this one? This one?
Point to the random town we're going to.
No, I'm
This
opening
one.
up the box of animals. Jade.
Animals? Oh, are you
Turquoise.
trying to
Sorry.
learn animals?
Turquoise. No, the turquoise animals.
I
The
know, but
box
are
is
you
up
trying to
there.
learn animals?
Picks up a penguin.
Yeah, of course. So many in the world.
So,
That's for you. Forever.
so where are we going?
I'm on.
We need to find this kid's real father.
Iman. We're going to Iman.
You guys are going where?
I don't know what to do with this kid.
You'll see when we get there.
So you guys are heading back to Milan and then going back.
Sure, I'll find
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I have some things to do.
Really?
Yeah, I still have my other dagger.
We'll never be an adventuring party. We'll never go on adventure because immediately this session was supposed to be adventure, and now all it is sadness because he fucked up.
And
There's
technically a
no else
naked
around it.
guy.
Huh?
Tec-
No else around it.
Technically a naked guy. What? No, there's no way around it.
Yeah, we have this naked dude with us.
So, Box.
What are you?
What's your name, or do you want to just be called maybe TB
You may call me.
or TC?
Oh, shh, 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 shh. I know it. I can feel it. I can feel it in here. My upper clavicle. I think this is my upper clavicle. I'm not too sure. But call me Addy. As he sticks his finger to your face, and it kind of just he pulls, and he like almost rips the skin off of your face completely. Adhesive. Ooh. Do you want this back?
I'm gonna take a pebble.
And stone him.
See if it sticks to him.
He chooses to make it fall off and just. I don't like pebbles. They're gross.
So you can do that on will, though.
Yes.
Oh, so this is Addy for adhesive.
Yes.
What the fuck are you?
If I roll up into a ball, I can be a katamari.
I'm gonna roll it. Can I figure out what the fuck this thing is? Do I feel like I would know it if I tried to roll a history check?
Yeah, try. Go ahead. Make a nature check. Ooh.
That's exactly a 20.
So you're looking at him very intently. Are you trying to figure out what he is?
I'm also trying to figure out what I am. We can all explore this, yes?
Sure.
Oh, I'm too sorry. I have a hiccups today.
Get hiccups when you're nervous.
No.
Excited?
No. Oh.
did you figure out?
Do you actually
Anything?
have the hiccups?
Yes, I have it. He doesn't.
As a DM,
Oh,
I'm
yes.
so sorry.
Playing perfectly.
As a DM, I am very sorry.
It seems stupid that I am a mimic.
This is the greatest.
A creature that normally takes the form of us in order to deceive weary travelers into trying to open them up, and
It's a mimic.
they get their hands clamped most of the time.
So can you be anything?
I can be anything I want to be.
The crazy part is I've never seen a mimic be a person.
I can mimic people too. It's very fascinating.
You're a very advanced mimic.
No. I'm
Yes.
just fascinated.
The reason why you're fascinating is because you're a person that's turning into these objects. You're not just no other mimic has the ability to do the things you do. You're unique.
I believe I'm the only mimic I know.
There are plenty of mimics, and none like you. Most mimics are literally just confined to one space, typically in treasure boxes and all that one thing. You turn into multiple things, which is terrifying.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, very terrifying. The fact that you're even a human being is the most terrifying thing of all.
I'm slightly opaque human. Or whatever you want to call it.
Either way, you're scary.
I'm very sorry you feel that way. I do not feel that way about you.
It's not. You can be scary, but also seem to be a cool person. There's definitely that.
That is the thing, is that I knew of this one bard, Marilyn Mansion.
I'm scared of myself, to be
Are you
honest.
scared of Marilyn Mansion?
No.
Have you ever seen he bit the head off of a bat? It was beautiful.
That is creepy.
It was symbolic. Very symbolic. So, where are you guys headed? I might be able to just, go about my business.
Are you going to try and kill people?
Oh, good heavens, no. I'm a performer. Performers do not slay people. That's just barbaric.
Okay. I mean, like, insight. Oh yeah, you roll it.
Modifier.
I believe that's a +5.
Seems like you're telling the truth.
Okay. I figured he might be, but I'm still gonna roll for it anyway. And I go, alright, I don't want to be unleashing anything on the town that could potentially kill.
As he looks at you like, really? I mean, and he looks back at the destruction. I think they should be more afraid of you guys than me. As far as I can tell.
Yes. Should
So where are we going exactly?
I'm gonna drop this kid off in the morning. And once we drop this kid off in the morning, we'll be out of this town's hair. And I can go on to forget this ever happens.
Derry, that is not how memories work. Alas, it is a day that happened. The carnival is no more.
So it's so much. It's way easier to just blame Moxley.
Yeah, this time, I actually didn't take a life.
mean, duh. But you are the cause for everything. So still a bit of a problem. Granted, you didn't take the wife, you still are the cause of the problem.
I won't forget either. Obviously, neither will he. Killingham assisted, correct?
Yeah.
I love that carnival. I did not want to do what I did.
He just says, do you know the definition of insanity? To do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I heard that you stole from us the first time, and then you stole from us the second time.
Us?
You.
Yes.
He's only talking about
I mean,
you.
I have ears, I do hear, I can communicate and speak and thoughts and all that good stuff just like you do. And I have memories. I remember you being there the first time. Rather intriguing creature. I was surprised he did not kill you. He normally does that. I'm surprised he did not kill you the second time.
Right here. This disease.
Oh, we should probably stone him. I mean, that would probably be best for you as well as him. I mean, wow. That's a nasty one. Oh. He's figuring it out.
What?
He's evolving. He's evolving.
What's on me?
Actually, I turn him around and I look at where the creature supposedly is.
Yeah, nothing.
What are you doing?
Maxie.
You want to comb my hair?
I give the reins to Killingham and I whisper to him just like, what are they into?
What?
Where did they enter?
I was not raped.
I'm talking about your
Penetration!
I'm talking about your affliction. The aliens.
Ooh.
Where did they
Aliens.
Where did they enter into your head?
Are you an alien?
Yes.
That is fascinating.
Fuck him knowing. Who cares, right? Where is the wound where they would have entered into your head?
It would be along the scars on your back, the lashings that you got.
Yes.
Where are they?
That is quite an answer. I can see
Inside
it.
my body.
It describes him exactly just the way that the text read. It describes him. I think we should talk.
Where do they enter? Where did they enter? That's all I'm asking.
Through my back.
Okay,
What does it
and I
matter?
turn around and I look at the wound.
Taking
And,
off
There
so
are
much
multiple-
stuff.
I mean, there are multiple wounds. There.
I was lashed multiple times, so take your pick. It's a microorganism. It needs but a nick.
I'm just gonna observe some of the scars.
You can see where the scientist left his.
Sure, I'll look at that one.
There's nothing there.
Just fresher.
It's not there at all.
I think my favorite is this one.
What are you talking about?
It's from
There's
the-
no scar here.
There's scars. This one's from the dragon.
You actually start to feel along your back. You don't feel those scars.
Any of them?
There's no scars on
You
your
feel the regular scars that you have, but the
These-
new ones.
The new ones aren't
there at all. And I'm too sure why.
You've been whipped. That's all these scars are.
Yes.
So what is the scar where the thing went into your body?
This is fascinating. I'm just loving this right now. Can we stop him now later?
Answer the question.
I don't know. Like, it's not like once it entered, it said, I'm going
same voice inside of your head. The same way you mimicked it, you just hear it replicated.
Maxie.
Yes, I'm right here. You already have my attention.
Stoning is the best thing to do. He needs to be put down before it becomes a danger. Not just me though, I'm just thinking out loud. You do whatever you want, it's your friend.
We might need to get you on medication.
For what? For the scars on my back, they've healed into scars.
No, that's not, those scars would never heal.
Which ones? The ones from the whipping? Yes, they're...
The ones that would be the insertion into your body, unless they're entered through your butthole.
And no, it came through one of the lash whippings. Maybe it was
Who
a...
fucking knows?
Maybe it was an unclean whip. Luckily for me, it saved our lives. I
Are you
haven't
sure?
figured out his name. Her name.
You might have multiple personality disorder. You may feel as though you have multiple different personalities.
Now you're getting it.
Maxie.
Yes. You have my attention.
I think I may have figured out what's wrong with you.
But still you have your own attention.
Maybe.
Yeah. He's clueless. Look at him. Squirming.
Explain why I was hearing multiple voices in your head. And they're probably all you. Those voices, when I read your mind that one time, they were all you. They weren't speaking all at once. If they were all speaking all at once, then it would be multiple people. But it was you, and then some other person, and then some other person. Maxie.
Ring around the rosy.
If we can figure this out, we might be able to fix your disease.
What disease?
Ashes.
Multiple personality disorder.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you also might have Downs as well.
Downs?
I don't know. That one's
just sitting.
That was a side one potentially. That one we'll look at after we talk about the multiple personality thing.
What's that mean? I'm low to the ground. I can't help how tall I am.
Oh, you're not helping your case.
I definitely think stoning is the best option. I have a few stones. I have sharp stones. Very sharp stones.
If we can figure out
Blunt
a
stones.
doctor that might be able to help you,
Maybe a boulder to the head.
and if this isn't the case, then we rule this out. But we can't not rule this out. It's starting to make too much sense. Once we get back to Amman, we need to see a doctor immediately.
For what?
I just explained it to you.
Yeah, but then you were talking about the aliens.
Yes, I think.
We'll deal with that the ambulance.
For the sake of expediency, you guys make it back to Amman safe and sound.
And before he even thinks about going, oh no, I grab him and we're going to a doctor. I like a doctor that looks at these kinds of diseases, not the let me cut you open doctor.
I don't have insurance. Are you paying? I'm not paying anything.
I don't care about this.
Okay.
I'm looking
he's
for a
in
therapist.
an office just like,
I'm looking for a therapist.
this is so strange. But you
This
drink.
This might be the way of fixing our group.
Oh my
A
god.
therapist. We all need them.
You guys need therapy. You need therapy. Make an investigation check.
18.
18. You find your way over, and you find the greatest place in the planet. It's called the greatest place in the planet.
They're really trying hard with this one, aren't they? Let's walk in.
I'll be the judge of this.
As you guys enter the greatest place in the planet, you're greeted by a night elf mohawk. I pity the fool who come to this clinic.
You're the
You
receptionist.
pity the fool who comes to this clinic?
Are you the receptionist?
Yeah.
Or okay, you're not the therapist, thank God. Not to say you won't be good at your job.
I pity you.
I pity you too. We're here to have someone look at my friend's potential mental disease.
He's gone.
Where is he going?
No, I mean he's gone from this world.
Potentially.
I pity you.
Either way,
It's not the
is there
greatest
any
place.
time?
Make an appointment
When is the next appointment?
today.
What time? Now?
Yeah.
We'll make that appointment for now. Currently,
Are you sure he doesn't have it?
have what? You don't even know what the thing that you're.
Yeah, you told me
Downs.
different.
We'll talk about that one later. We'll talk about personality disorder.
You told me different voices.
Pity the fool.
Okay, and I guess we let him escort us to the doctor.
Doctor, they're here to see you. Doctor, they're here to see you. Yes, come along. And you see a tall male figure. He's kind of crowning. He has long white robes on. He's wearing fairly comfortable clothing. He's really tall, like freakishly tall. And but his back seems to be straight and not bent over for his height. And goes,
What is he? Sorry.
woman.
Human?
Nah, yes. But, so, how are you feeling today?
Hungry.
Or is it you?
It's him.
I'm feeling hungry.
Doctor, he might have. More.
How?
Okay, we'll do the
I
judge
will
on it.
assess.
Okay, go ahead.
She's a drunk, so believe her half right, I guess.
All right. No problem. Don't be scared.
What's
What?
with the?
I didn't-
This is a happy environment.
You want a lollipop?
What's that?
It is a sweet and sugary treat. On a stick. Don't be afraid.
Do you have
Water.
red? Can I have red?
Swipes and candy red.
So what do I?
Lick it until there was no more. Yes.
This is all that
Yes.
quickly.
Oh no, it takes time. Tastes like red.
It tastes like cherry.
Tastes like.
I think he means cherry.
It looks like Cape Red.
You know what? Even better, it tastes like red.
Tastes like red. Yeah.
You can determine what that red is.
Mm-hmm. So, do you sleep well at night?
Sometimes.
Delayed answer. Yes. Very delayed. Do you find your mind wandering? Yes, okay, it's wandering right now. Oh boy, this is worse than I thought.
I don't understand this place.
Are you happy? He's not
No.
happy.
Not very.
This is not good. This is not good. Depression. Possibly. Yes.
see? I cannot see your hands. The clipboard is.
Oh, this is all I wanted and more.
Do you have suicidal thoughts?
No.
Okay, of course not. That makes sense. Let's get that one out. Do you have thoughts of grandeur?
What?
Do you ever think that you are high and mighty, invincible, untouchable?
No.
Okay, he's untouchable.
It's reading your fucking mind.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
Are
I'm
you
me.
Sure.
Who else can I be? I'm me.
What is your name?
Maximilian. Or Maximus, depending.
What is your other names?
What do you mean my other names? Like what other people call me? Like on the streets?
No.
I whisper and I message you. I'm just like, just give them the names of the things that the creatures in your head. That's it.
I need to know everything in order for me to make a full assessment.
Those are all my names.
I message him the names.
I've been called slave before. You wouldn't know. I don't think.
So, who else inhabits your body?
You're doing this, aren't you? You're telling him things magically.
What? No.
You're both lying to me. Inside check.
No, you can like
I
inside it if you want. That's it.
He seems like he's being earnest. You can't even really tell if you tried.
There's just what is he going to? I mean, give everybody the information. Is this classified?
Do you want me to leave?
You're part of the Wild Guardians. I mean, I don't know what he can do with the information.
Is he part of the what? Yes,
It could be.
I'll make him. Fuck it.
And that way we have our own inside doctor.
So,
Are we doing that? Is that a thing? Yeah. Yeah.
So,
We might need him.
when did you start feeling like you were losing control?
Well, I don't really feel like I'm not in control, but
When you went around town having those sexual escapades, that was all you then?
no. Unfortunately, no, that was not me. Nope. That's when the second host came into my body, but he seems to be gone.
Third personality, okay. So there are 3 people in you.
I really don't know if they're people.
There's Maxie, there's Krieg, and then the other mysterious one. I see. Well, I'm sorry, but I feel as if you have multiple personality disorder and schizophrenia.
What?
You can take some medication, it'll help.
Yes. You should try it. And once we have that medication, we'll find out for real what's actually going on with you.
You can't silence us. We can never be silenced. If you take that shit, I will kill you myself. Alright, you guys have a fun day.
This has just put too many layers onto you, hasn't it, friend?
So,
Outside of game, you might not have any aliens in you.
that'd be crazy.
That's what we're trying to get across right now. This is a potential. This is a potential.
I mean, based on the way you're playing him, I can't really classify it as the way we've described it before, so it's just like, oh, schizophrenia. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
parasite, but
It's a parasite for sure.
it's not exactly doing what you think it would do.
oh, like hurting me wise. Even though it wants to kill
No,
me.
the parasite that's in your head isn't what's giving you your powers. You are just Maxie is Maxie, and he's doing all this cool shit by himself. But he's
You just
putting
also
this
have a
on.
parasite.
He's putting it on the parasites. That's the theory currently.
Yeah, that'd be a cool theory.
It could be reality.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, I like them being connected to the whatever.
The star spawn.
Well, potential.
Yeah.
I mean, like they
It could be
still
one
would
and the
be.
same.
You never know how many layers this thing has. As Trixie's is fully convinced that you have no aliens in you.
Alright, you guys take off.
I think we're
Gives
ready to
you
go on
an
an adventure.
unclean bill of health.
I stopped by Foundation real quick. Speak to Walter about the situation. Yes, he did that again. And he caused poor Widow to go through a situation.
I know, she has become recluse, and since she went over to the, how do you call it? Elestra's people, she has found new peace, but then it was
It's a
ruined,
Yes.
essentially.
I feel as though I have failed her. I can't take that away, and I can't take my decisions away. And it's something I have to live with currently. It's one of my greatest failures as a potential up-and-coming teacher. But regardless, I can't talk on these things at the moment. I've got to move on.
You're teaching
Please take
other
care.
wizards?
No. That might be a potential in the future. Just like Walter has taught me, it would be a shame for my gift to go unnoticed, or at least a gift not to be shared to others as well. So maybe in the future, or very, very distant future though, I will do the same. But that is once I actually learn how to become a good
Also,
wizard.
don't forget, you guys have plot points.
Exactly.
Speaking of, yes, I suppose I'll go look for my first.
What are you looking for?
Look for Bishop.
Okay.
To replace her,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Talk to him. Probably replace her.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
I didn't think about that too.
I mean, like that's what was gonna happen probably anyway. Who the fuck knows?
Bishop goes, oh, yeah, what? Oh, you're back! Guys, that was fast.
We had some assistance.
So you got the swords?
No. We got the dagger.
Oh, what do you mean?
I would figure they have. Nobody has told you anything here.
No?
Why not? You're part of us. They know things already.
They wouldn't know.
They would know?
No.
Oh.
Unless Widow told them.
So. Anyways, how have you been?
I don't like the way you just dodged that question.
You're right. I should be honest to you.
Or in general, maybe? I don't know.
I saw a doctor today.
You did.
This is so
Yes.
sweet. I love this.
For what? Are you sick?
No.
Dying?
Trixie believes that I have schizophrenia, and
Come again and say what?
that's what I said. And multiple personality disorder.
What do any of those mean?
Oh, well, the first one means that, like, how you act as a person yourself, there's multiple personalities, like traits that you give off.
So you have different traits? I mean, that's normal, right?
Alright, so, okay, for instance, say I'm talking to you like, hello Bishop, would you like to go grab some ale with me? And then as we're walking, I'm like, where are we going?
Oh, that's aggressive. It's aggressive change in behavior.
Yes, so I guess an aggressive change in behavior.
Oh, like when they were talking about how you snapped your back at the Coliseum and you went crazy, like that.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause that's out of character right there. That's completely. Yeah.
Yeah, so, but all the time. I mean, that was just the one time that I allowed that to happen.
Oh, that's something else. I mean, does it hurt?
I felt actually very stretched and.
No, I mean
Oh,
to have people in you, or something like that.
Are we saying that? I mean, the doctor said that I have that. I didn't say I have that.
Kind of sound like it did. You just, yeah. It's okay.
I mean, I suppose since you're my first trainee in a sense, and you've been training me.
We're not gonna stone you.
Kellingham would disagree. He's already been gathering stones.
As he has
like
a bag of stones.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's a big one. I actually would like to use a plot point potentially.
Okay.
This might be a little too far stretched, given the fact that I know that you just made a kid potentially, but what if that entire circus was just an illusion made by the kid and the mind flayer, and they're just both that powerful?
That's scary.
That would probably
way too much of a stretch.
Yeah, because they had like very intricate workings. I could potentially do something like that. I'll look at the Mystic class and I'll see what that has to offer. If anything, I can
It's just an
definitely
illusion.
dangle something.
I think that would be an interesting plot hook. That literally that we didn't actually fight anything. We didn't actually kill anything. It was all was an illusion. And if we went back to go gather the bodies, they're no longer there because the circus never existed.
What about the dagger?
It was just a mind flare.
I mean, your deck. Oh, that means that's an interesting one there. Okay. Okay, so essentially speaking, people gather to a.
Yeah, they
an
gathered to
illusion.
the mind flare and just gave money to the mind flare, and he was not doing any circus tricks. It was just him, the kid, and the homunculus.
Weird.
Very interesting circumstance. Okay.
I think I want to use that plot point for that.
Dun, dun, dun. And so, shall we?
I thought about it, and I'm just like, that would be so fucking cool. I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's for the.
You guys are just, and I'm just like, but nothing's happening.
I mean, interactions with it would be completely realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
would be
see
that
some
strong.
guy in the mountain going, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Like it was so strong that we actually thought we were eating food.
Yeah. You guys tasted flavors that you'd never tasted before?
Exactly.
Mind flayer semen.
Oh, it could have technically been Mind Flayer semen.
Yeah.
And now you're pregnant.
Thanks for that.
Oh God.
Please don't use a plot point for that. That would be his plot point. Yeah, the mind flares,
It was
cotton candy was
actually
semen.
Yeah,
It
but
was
that's the
Siemens.
only real thing that was there. Is the semen.
I'm so happy that I actually thought of that. I was just
Okay.
like, wait, plot point? Let me see if I can make this interesting. There you go, that's what I used it for. Lord knows if we ever find out about it, but you
Who
know.
knows? I mean, a name never come into relevance.
So,
Or it might.
so would the dagger be real?
Yeah, it would be real, but because the mind flare was real.
But I meant
The mind
stealing
flare
it
is the
back.
only one who took it from you.
So he had like a random chest.
The treasure was real.
He has to. The treasure was real,
The people and the tents were
and
not.
the circus
Oh.
itself were not real.
It was just
So it was just
empty.
it was just a tent, the boy, the homunculus, and him, and it was just one tent, him and them, and everything else was created by them.
Even the first time we were fooled.
Yeah, and that was the mind
What
flayer's
are these
tricks.
niggas coming up to my tent for?
That's- I keep calling him a homunculus because that's the only thing I could think of him as.
Well, whatever you want to. He doesn't have
It's
a name.
just so weird. He's such a cool creep. I like concept for a mimic.
Yeah.
Where he can just literally change into anything.
To anything.
Right? I mean,
It's
mimic.
so cool.
It's in the name.
It's
Yeah.
really cool.
So
But
what-
no, but you can literally, it's still, all you need is just the base concept of the monster and you can create it into whatever you want.
Yeah, that's
It's called
why when
creativity,
mimics were
baby.
just always treasure chests, I'm like, why?
Guys, I feel like we should take a break real quick. It gives us a chance for R&R and we'll take about 10 minutes to,
Play with that Winkets.
What?
What?
we'll be right back. And as we do that, since this is mostly a 2-player campaign.
Oh, this is for our golden tier Patreons.
Okay, so feats. This is what we did for our first campaign and what we like to do as a homebrew route in general, but this is definitely something we should implement now. Typically, we start with a feat at the get-go. Just because that's the way we've done. We're going to implement that now. So if you would rather take an ASI and plus 2 to one stat or plus 1 and 1 to
I
one
like how
stat,
you keep it.
or if you would like to put a feat, another feat for yourself, you can do that now. It'll take about 10, we'll give ourselves 10 to 15 minutes to make it quick, but we should do that right now.
Okay.
I already know what I'm getting. I'm giving myself the.
This is just because we're 6th level, or you just doing
No,
it just
this is because this is what we typically do with our campaigns in general, and this is just a rule we like to implement, and we just haven't implemented it yet in this, and we decided that we're going to do that.
Okay.
So, do you want to take an ASI bump, or do you want to take a feat?
I may take a feat because all I've been doing is ASIs.
All right. So, where's your dex at? Just in
What is it
general.
now?
Yeah.
Do you have your mobile character sheet or no? No?
Chris's.
Yeah, what was the number? Do you remember the number for your dex?
I think it's a 19. It should be a 19.
Yeah, it would make sense because he had an 18.
Yeah, should be because
For his dex, because he rolled a 16 plus 2, 18.
And then I took
He took that one feat that allowed the dex bump, so he has 19. So we're gonna look for a feat to have you, so you can have your 20.
Yeah.
There's not many good dex feats, to be
It's
honest.
Like, I think mobile maybe.
Yeah, I should have brought the book.
I'm gonna just use reroll because it has all the feats on it. By the way, look at this cool app. Before you leave, I'm gonna have you make the character. I made Trixie in this. Pixel art. It's a brand new app that's coming out, and look at Trixie.
Kind of looks like a trick.
It's consistently being updated on because it's not necessarily out. I had codes for it, and we can use our pixel art for advertisement sake. And and just because it's more art.
Yeah, we should screenshot it.
Definitely. We're definitely doing that for our main campaign shit.
I love the library because they have the D&D 5 ebook that I checked out. Because I like PDFs and all that computer jibba jabba, but just holding it.
It's nice, isn't it? It's very nice. Very nice.
Quite nice.
Very nice, so. Very nice, so.
Because I know I'm getting the language one, where I'm literally getting 4 extra languages, and then an intelligence bump. Because that's a feat.
Linguist?
Linguist, yeah.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna learn a whole bunch of languages and then bump my feet up.
Me too. I'm also gonna do that.
Let's take a look at mobile, see if you get a +1 bump with that. Nope.
No, you do not.
What about alert?
You probably don't get a bump with that. You get a +5 to initiative.
Yeah.
That's the one I was talking about before when you were adding extra bullshit to your shit.
Extra bullshit to your shit.
Extra bullshit.
'Cause I mean-
Shit.
Yeah, that'll help sneak attack.
Yeah, not a lot of things that you would want, at least. I mean, there's athlete. And all the armored shit. Everything that has to do with, like, armor gives it to you.
Mm-hmm. You want to be proficient with other armor? Do you?
You wouldn't really care for it.
I didn't think you would. It wouldn't make sense.
Not at all.
It was just a thought, you know.
A thought.
Ooh, a thought. You a
Yeah,
thought.
you thought.
Who would want to be a prodigy? That's so lame.
Who would want to be a thought? I want to be a thought. To be honest.
Ooh, that's hot.
Skulker?
Thoughts are hot.
No, you're an expert at slicking through the shadows. You're already an expert at slicking through the shadows.
This one says hide in plain sight. Would I be able to really hide in plain sight?
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
You're not worth it. I'm asking a question.
Ooh, it's not worth it though.
No, you're worth it.
Aw, you're a sweet
Because
asshole.
hiding in plain sight would be just great.
You can already do that though, typically.
I mean, it says you can try to hide when you are only lightly obscured from a creature from which you are hiding. It's not exactly.
In plain sight.
Yeah.
5e.
So yeah, pretty much can already do that.
5e. Okay. I'm looking at it.
What is the heck? What magic initiate?
Alright, so these are the ones that give you +1 to dex. Athlete, lightly armored, moderately armored, or weapon master.
What's weapon master?
That might be the one we're looking at.
That's probably the one where I can use anything.
I'm looking at it now. You just get additional weapon proficiencies and a +1 to dex. If anything, we can look at it heavily. Weapon master might be something you want to look at. If you actually want a feat. Otherwise, just take the stat bump.
Yeah, you can gain proficiency in any 4 weapons of your choice, or you can get a fighting style from the fighter's list. So that can give you a different number of options as well.
So then I would essentially fight barehanded,
Wait, what? Where do you
or
get-
just a different
where do you
fighting
get that
method.
from?
Because you said just different fighting methods, so I think bare hands.
No.
No, nothing like that, dog. You would just get weapon. It's weapon. If you wanted to be lyrical with that, you would have to go tavern brawler or some shit like that.
Okay.
Because there's literally feats for something like that.
So fighting styles include archery, which is something you probably want to use, but it's a +2 to your attack rolls when you make with ranged weapons defense. You gain +1 bonus to your AC. Dueling, when you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other, you gain a +2 to damage rolls. Great weapon fighting. When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack that you make with a melee weapon while holding 2 hands. You don't do that. Protection. When you see, when a creature you see makes an attack, you don't, but you don't use shields. 2-weapon fighting. You can add your ability modifier to the damage to the second attack, so you can do that if anything. 2-weapon fighting would be the only thing that would probably interest you, and that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Or than that, or you can just be really good at 4 different random weapons.
Which might be better for you, to be honest.
If
That's the
you-
bread and butter.
If you so
of it.
choose that.
The only thing I really use is daggers and swords at the moment, and probably will so.
In order for you to get your sneak attack, you have to specifically
I'm looking on Earth Arcana feats potentially.
you
As well.
specifically have to use light finesse weapons. So there is that.
Yep, that's why I just used those 2. So you said the ability score.
1 second. Actually,
Um,
I'm looking on Earth Arcana. I might have something else for you.
Ability score to damage?
Like what?
Sorry, did I fart that up?
Yeah, definitely. Ability score.
Okay, so there's 2 more feats.
To damage?
Do you have proficiency in acrobatics already? Do you have proficiency in acrobatics?
Nope. It's
There is I'm looking at Earth Arcana feats, which are feats that are in development still and have been published in a book. So, acrobat is you become more nimble, gaining the following benefits. You get a +1 to dex. You gain proficiency in the acrobatic skill. If you're already proficient, you add double proficiency. And also, as a bonus action, you can make a DC 15 dex check. If you succeed, difficult terrain doesn't cost you any extra movement. So if there's difficult terrain in front of you, you'll be able to make a dex check
Yeah.
potentially,
And then it not
just have
affect
that. Just ignore it.
Yeah, so what was the one about adding the damage? That's the one he just told me. No.
Adding your ability modifier to your second attack.
It's just a +2.
No,
Oh, right.
5.
Sorry, the other one you were saying was the +2.
Your double proficiency in stealth, right?
Yeah.
And your double proficiency in sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, hello, it's freaking Maxie, bro.
Moxie. The only benefit that he would get to this then is as a bonus action, you can make a dex sleight of hand check to plant something on someone else. Conceal an object on a creature. You can already totally do that.
Yeah.
But I guess you're just talking about combat.
During combat?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Harder to do something like
So you're
that
just gonna
during
do
combat.
weapon master?
Sounds. What about this this magic initiate thing that someone was talking about?
Do you just want to be able to cast magic? Because you want to get the dex bump.
Nope. But is that what it is?
You would
The-
literally just be able to cast
Minor illusions.
a
Or?
few magic spells.
Mhm. But you would have to use charisma if you're using bard, sorcerer, or warlock. Wisdom for cleric or druid, and intelligence for visage.
None of that is really good for you at all. So it might not be your best option. And the other one is just if you are hidden, you can move up to 10 feet in the open without revealing yourself. If you end the move in a position where you're not clearly visible.
No, fuck you. You're gonna go over here. I'm gonna go do this. Oh,
You almost did the thing again?
No, don't you talk about.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
stretching
what you're fucking talking on, bro.
Make it quick. You want a weapon master? It's either that or elven accuracy.
He already has
I already
elven
have
accuracy.
No, well, that's not what that is.
He has elven accuracy.
Is that what the 3 is?
The 3 triple
Mhm.
advantage? Yeah.
No, elven accuracy is different.
Wait.
What?
So wait, what do you
So
have
what did
then?
we? Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
because that's what we were
accuracy.
looking at.
Yeah. The rolling the 3.
Yeah. So then if that's not it, then we got that wrong completely. He does not have an
The accuracy of whenever you have advantage on an attack roll, use your dex, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. You can re-roll 1 of the dice. That's what that is.
Yeah, because when we read it, it was like when you have advantage, you roll 3 times.
That's a different one, apparently. I'm not confused.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I thought, because it would make no fucking sense. Because there is one that specifically said that. Because the only thing for
that's that. Because whenever you roll with advantage,
yeah, it just worded it. They just reworded it so
Oh.
it sounded different, but it's essentially the same shit.
yeah, because when you make an attack roll, you re-roll 1. So I mean,
All right, so you want to take the stat bump instead? Because with
Why
the
are you
stat bump,
pressuring? Stop pressuring me.
just
So with the
ask-
stat point, what? What were you saying?
you would literally just get 21 in stealth. That's how that would go.
That's crazy.
Not 21 in stealth, sorry, 21 in dex.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was
well,
like 20.
it would caps out at 20.
Unless he has an item that gives him over it.
Yep.
Alright, never mind.
I mean, I like dual wielder because the added damages. Plus, it could still give me sneak attack if I miss.
Okay, so we'll just go weapon master, and you just get dual wielding instead of the weapon proficiencies.
To weapon fighting.
Yep.
Because dual wielder is something by
Okay.
itself.
Is it?
There's
Okay.
dual wielder, but you don't get any bump.
No, it's just 2 weapon fighting,
Mm-hmm.
which
Okay.
means you can just have them both in there.
Then fix
Dual
that.
wielder is completely different.
Yeah, dual wielder when you're holding two weapons and weapons in both hands, you get a 1+1 to AC. Once on your turn, when you make an attack, and you're 2-weapon fighting, you can make 1 attack as a bonus action, but that's only if you're using like longsword. While 2-weapon fighting, you can make 2 attacks as a reaction, as an opportunity attack. That's pretty much the difference for you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one then.
Dual wielder.
No, the weapon master.
Okay.
Alright, cool. And then bump you get a +5.
To the that's my.
That's your dex now. You are maxed out on dex.
Yeah. Damn. That's a lot of decks.
Yep. And I'm maxed out on intelligence.
And I'm maxed out on these nuts. These nuts are maxed out.
Damn, dude, that's too much.
No,
wanna hear
I
that.
don't think it's enough.
I can also I can ably create written ciphers.
Gross that.
Others cannot decipher a code you create unless you teach it. So I create my own language.
Oh.
I can literally create my own
Oh,
language.
so that's the feat that thing had. Avantika. Basically.
They use magic to decipher it. I mean, no shit. But yeah, I can literally create my own language. And
Your own?
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and
Oh. I thought of an interesting one too. Twins. Twins have their own language.
they really do. So technically, we would have been able to speak our own fucking language.
If you guys decide you were twins, what you doing? So you can't. Ha, look at that.
I'll just create my language and teach it to Maxie. And be like,
Yeah, that'd be good for
hey
us.
Maxie. Oh, this one's an elephant.
Maxie, who are you? Which Maxie are you today? Because I gotta teach the other Maxie now. Oh my god.
I'm so confused.
So confusing.
Let's see.
Alright. So whenever you guys are ready to die, you know.
Sure. I got.
So do I get everything else for it? Like the whole like
So I.
everything from Weapon Master? Because I'm just reading here that it's a crit on a 19.
What? What are you talking about?
That's the.
I
think
just
that's
looked up
a
Weapon
subclass.
Master 5e.
That is definitely a weapon master.
That's a
That's
subclass. You're looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Ball sacks, feet.
Yes.
Why did it give me?
I'm just like, that's completely sounds like the subclass. So I go from 5 languages to 8.
Oh.
Me too.
Oh.
I also go to 8.
You know, they say once you learn past like 3, that you start like it's almost like multiple personality, because then you start thinking through all these different languages.
And you have to think about each cultural differences and how to speak in the different formal versus informal.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be great. Bum, bum.
Okay, we can start whenever we want to.
That's what I'm waiting for you guys.
Yeah, I'm just reading.
So,
Because it'll pretty much be me talking to myself, so I'm just waiting for you guys.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm just choosing my last 2 languages and I'm good. So, I'll go.
Put this sandwich
What-
in my
the-
fucking mouth. Put the fucking sandwich in my mouth. Yeah. Gonna be in my mouth sandwich. Yeah. Go in there.
Stop.
Yeah.
What was the fighting style?
Dude, come on.
Well, cause like, yeah, I read it, but sorry, I didn't write it down. So now I'm trying to find it.
Weapon fighting.
Two weapon fighting.
Weapon fighting. When you engage in two-weapon fighting, you add your ability modifier damage to the second attack.
Second attack.
Yes. So when you bonus action attack,
Okay.
you do the thing that rogues do. I do the thing that the rogues do. That the rogues do. I do the thing that the rogues do.
Yeah, that's great for
Alright, let's go.
sneak
Okay.
attacks.
Alright, you guys are dead.
Alright, we're back
Alright.
from our break. What we were doing is we typically in our other campaigns,
Play with our penis.
it's a homebrew rule of ours, and we decided to implement an AC too high. No, we don't play with our penises.
Oh, what?
Not on this channel.
No,
Okay.
AC too high. We're just going to go ahead and implement this as well. For our campaigns, we like to add a little bit more flavor to our characters, so we went ahead and typically when we first start off our characters, we start off with a feat or a stat bump at the get-go. So we're going to do that as well, and we have both picked feats. He's going Weapon Master to get dual weapon, two-handed fighting or something like that. Two weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Two banana
And I'm just going
Three sword style technique.
And I'm going
Whoa.
linguist because I was planning on doing it anyway, and I'm just going to learn 3 languages and create a language myself. And we went ahead and did that to get our stat bumps up to 20 now. So we now have +5
I'm not talking about Zoro.
in our respective important things. So let's go ahead into it.
Play with our penises. Alright, so you guys finish with yourselves, and after you guys are done cleaning up. Alright, yay! What are you guys doing with the child?
I'm going to sit the child down. This is a very serious question.
Uh-huh.
What is something you want in your life?
Dada?
The mind flayer?
Dada.
Oh, this is the mind flayer. Why did he leave you?
I don't know.
You would think he would view as important. I'm sorry.
I was lost one time, and then he killed everyone.
Killed everyone?
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Mm-hmm. to find me, so in order to find me, he had to kill everyone.
That's a very dark way of going about it. But he obviously sees some importance in you, in strengths. Do you feel as
Why?
if maybe you just haven't honed into it?
What?
You know,
Your strength.
not everything has to be read as more. I mean, I did that before. And
No, there's got to be something more to it.
he does very well in a ball.
Maxi.
Hmm?
I don't trust him. He has you don't know what that means, is it? He has multiple personality disorder. So in his head, he thinks he's like 3 different people. That's crazy, right? Who does that? He does. But God,
He just looks at you as you sit there explaining to him.
well, either way, I feel as though we have responsibility to take care of you, but the foundation will be a good place for you. Maybe we can-
No, we're not keeping that thing here. He said everyone died. I don't feel comfortable.
That thing? You don't. So what do you think he is? You feel like he has more power than.
No, I just feel as if he's a danger to society by being around. I mean, mind flayers popping up out of nowhere, killing everyone in sight. Is
That would be bad.
That would be bad.
And then I in deep speech go, you know when they go.
And he repeats it back to you.
Ah!
As he says, so Dada's eventually gonna come back. I mean, it happens. It happens. He can find me.
I told you.
You have no idea what's happening.
Yeah,
you
you
have no
just
idea about
said.
this conversation.
He-
Well, obviously, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm playing Trixie. As Caleb, I know this shit. Start playing smart ass with me out inside the game. Fuck you. And I go. Antur kasatay. And that literally just says. Really? So this has happened more than once. And I go, it's a work in progress. I just learned this language.
Are you sure you're not? You sure?
And then once you continue to say that, I go, in Goblin, I go, I'm gonna get. And what I say to
He
him,
says it back in perfect
Goblin?
speech. Yeah.
1 second, I speak undercommon to him.
He speaks it back.
What is going on? This is no toddler. He's intelligent.
He knows languages. It doesn't necessarily make him intelligent. Maybe.
What kind of languages do you know?
Maybe English.
English?
is
That's
his-
common.
Is his newest one, so it's just formed very
I speak Elvish to him.
fresh.
He speaks it back.
That's another language. Watch this language.
Oh,
I
she's
speak
gonna-
Draconic to him.
Okay, she's gonna cock
He
man.
doesn't know this one.
He doesn't know that one? One he doesn't know. I speak Dwarvish to him. He's still learning. But this kid is smart. He's also right. This kid's a danger.
He was a son to a mind flayer. Of course, he's gonna be smart.
Though this does not. He could have been smart before that. That's why the Mind Flayer's choosing him.
So, what are we doing?
We're going to.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
you can feed him and take care of him, but we're only going to keep him for a few hours for the moment. And I'm gonna go do my research. I'm gonna actually see if there's someone in town that can help us with the situation. As far as what I'm looking for is a what would I be looking for? Could Walter help with this situation potentially? As far as like not taking care of him.
What are you asking?
Walter, this kid is very smart. There's no denying it. I knew it from the moment that I looked at him that this whole toddler thing was a facade.
You know, you guys left one day. Something about a sword and... what are you doing?
I'm trying! I'm just trying to go out and... I told you what I was trying to do. And then that shit happened. All I was trying to do was enjoy a carnival. Just a carnival. It's a carnival. It's a circus. What do you do at a circus? You have fun.
Yes.
Maxie did not have fun.
Fun.
His idea of fun was stealing. And once that happened, this exploded. All I wanted to do was just get out of town for the moment.
So why don't you do that?
With the kid?
Sure.
Is the kid... We're going to have another child's life on our hands. Isn't that great? Sure. I'll take the kid. We just need to get the fuck out of here. And get this devil sword. You're right. I need to keep my mind on other things. It's just too much information all at once. And I grab the kid. Grab some food to go, Maxie. We're getting out of here. Grab Killingham too. He's coming with.
Have some business.
You're coming with, right?
Ah, yes. Let's do this.
The three of us will go out. We're not exchanging him out. He said he wanted to stay here. He's going to stay here.
Who, Bishop?
Yeah, Bishop. He's not coming with. I'm
I
glad.
didn't say anything.
Yeah. We were talking, but then we decided to do feats.
Yes.
True enough. I go up to Bishop and I'm just like, you know, you still want to stay here, right?
Oh, well, I mean, I did what I needed to do.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I gave him a high five.
Did he high five back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I'm losing my mind, okay?
stands there.
Y'all could be. You never know.
And
We're actually
I
not
take
even
Maxie's
playing D&D.
prescription and I go.
Exactly.
I take Maxie's prescription and it's like, we need to have one more stop before we go anywhere. And I go to the pharmacist.
I'm gonna finish what I was gonna do.
Take your medication, son.
I'm gonna get Maxie's medication.
All right. Make sure you take one pill by the mouth. You swallow it.
What exactly is the pill? What is the medication called?
I don't know.
Hey Doc, what's the medication called?
Oh, you're the pharmacist too?
Yes, that's how it'd be in medieval.
It's a supplement. Name unknown. I don't really even know what to call it.
I'm just gonna call it Happy Pills.
Yeah, sure.
You will be taking these pills, Mister. What business do you have to attend to before we have to act? Go on a fucking adventure! Let's go on an adventure, dude!
I have to...
That's all
You
I
guys
wanted!
have had an adventure.
It's a
Yeah.
terrible one! It
Not the
wasn't fun!
Not the one you were planning on.
No!
I had fun.
I didn't. I had
Just
fun.
freaking
I
out.
had fun freaking out, that's it.
Yeah. That's what we want.
No, I don't
We
want
don't- we
that.
don't want
I
this to
want
be
to go on
stale.
and fucking... This is how Dungeons and Dragons works, okay? You go, you
Are
pick
you
a
saying
quest.
how it works?
You pick a quest out. You gather some people who want to do the same quest. You go, you beat the quest, you come back, you get the reward.
Then we should try to get
What are we doing?
not worrying about our souls.
I actually am worrying about our swords. I'm just not doing it in this town. We're doing it somewhere
I'm
else.
gonna worry over there.
We're doing it
My
somewhere
soul
else.
here sucks.
I've already fucking talked to you about this. We're not doing it here. We're doing it somewhere else.
All right, so I'm gonna go and finish my business.
What? How long? Don't look like you have a watch. You have no watch. You're looking at your wrist.
Come Bishop. I could bring the boy too. I'll
Make
feed
sure
the
he's
boy.
back in an hour. An hour.
Okay, I got it, mister.
I'm talking to Bishop. Not the.
Yeah,
not the
he
kid.
just intervenes. I got it, mister.
All right, Mister. All right, come boys.
You're scaring me,
That
boy.
felt actually pretty
But you
good
know
to say.
what? I actually feel as though this might be a potential. I think I might actually a potential candidate for an apprentice if I can actually steer this kid right. But I don't know if I want to do that.
That'd be a great asset to a
Oh my god, it'd be so great if I could turn this guy from a mind flayer. It's just a kid, man. That's the worst part about it. It's just a kid.
That's why it'd be great for a rogue knowing all those languages. She's gonna fight over this kid.
No, what the fuck?
Or he
no,
could be a rogue wizard.
No, it has nothing. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that you've already taken. You cannot. You're not even teaching your apprentice. He is teaching you.
That's
I
a
am not
trade.
doing that to the kid. If the kid's gonna get some guidance, it's gonna be from me. But I don't know if I'm going to continuously do that. We're just getting the kid away from town. That's the big key right now. That was my goal at the moment. We're gonna go on an adventure. We're taking the kid with us. Fuck it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. He knows all the languages.
That'd be cool to see him die in front of our eyes. But that's Trixie's fucking morbid mindset currently, and also
Jesus.
Caleb's. Because I'm just death is just following us currently. And Vox Machina is a very reckless group. Very famous and a very good group, but also a very reckless group.
That sounds familiar.
And granted, we're gonna get some notoriety from this, but it could be good and or bad. It's Vox Machina.
In Maxie's case, it's always usually bad.
In this case, it actually might be good for you. Might. Keyword might. The first time, it might be good for you. Either way, go take care of your business. Like I said, an hour. You hear me, Bishop?
Okay, I got it. Don't worry, mister.
I'm a girl.
Oh.
Because I pull my hair back. Boy, what kind of... you're going to stay with me and we're going to read some books.
I thought I was going with them.
Do you want to go with them and stuff? Okay. Just make sure to keep them in check, alright?
Yeah.
It's depending on you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing this all in a different language. So now it just looks bizarre and I love it. I'm so happy I have this. I was
Walking
almost
by
gonna
and they're
regret it, but I'm like, I will never regret it again.
People walking by. Oh, I got some spit from that conversation.
Conversation was
The boy's coming with you. He wants to make sure he doesn't die. He's gonna make sure he comes back in an hour. 1 hour.
Alright, boys. Let's go. So, what do you both want to eat? We'll start there, because it's important.
This is gonna be 4 fucking hours.
burgers.
After an hour, I'm literally gonna go hunting for you.
Burgers?
Yeah.
That's... Boy, would you like to be called by a name?
Uh-huh.
What would you like to be called? What is your name, if you were given one before?
They call me Two-Tone.
Two-Tone?
Two-Tone.
Okay, Two-Tone. Alright, so Two-Tone, you want burgers, and Bishop, what do you want?
Burgers as well. I can eat.
Alright. Alright, let's go to a burger joint. I would say for time-wise, we just went to a burger
Yeah,
joint.
because of course you see your best friend. Mr. Dinan drives and then dives. It would. We'd be here forever
Yeah.
if you fucking wanted to.
Don't really just try not to talk to him too much because he becomes very enthralled with letting you.
Eating lots of delicious, savory, tasty, tangible food.
Listen, did you make the recipe?
What recipe?
The dragon recipe.
Well, I forgot about that shit.
All right, well, boys, let's take it to go.
Oh, that's what's been smelling in my bag the whole time, huh?
Oh god, that's so gross. So basically, I would just want to see where the dragon dagger would be. Dragon daggers would be where I would get them. That's why I came back to them.
That would be at the homestead.
And the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, balls. Okay. Well, I guess for remedy 2, I would go to the blacksmiths or to the Gluckins.
Okay.
I would see what I can get for
Mm-hmm.
nothing's magical, so the brass mug.
Yeah, nothing that you
Yeah.
got is magical. So you said the brass mug?
Mm-hmm.
Be 250 gold.
Okay. What do you know of this silk robe, and how much could it possibly come for?
Silk robe, also 250. That's real gold.
Because it's real gold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to save this for now. And then I would just sell these random weapons that I've acquired.
Random what?
Weapons that I've been acquiring.
How much in total,
And
number wise?
he actually would have them.
True. She gave you the bag of daggers, and that's pretty much it.
You're gonna ask for shit you can swap off.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
You
should have.
very much did.
That was everything in there.
I told you that I'm literally going to be the inventory.
Mm-hmm.
As Thalnor is the inventory holder, and the other campaign,
And as Vex,
Trixie will
and
be-
as Vex was in the other one.
and I am the inventory holder in this one.
Yep, I was gonna sell my
I mean, there's
unneeded
usually
items.
one designated inventory holder because nobody remembers shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll have everything.
All right. I'll just and then I'll trade off the 2,000 silver pieces for the
The
gold.
equivalency.
Yeah,
Okay.
which would just be
So-
1,000.
So it's 2,000 gold pieces, silver pieces, right? So that's 200 gold pieces.
200 gold pieces. Damn. And then I guess that's it for the sake of time. I would just ask for any other information.
On?
If they know anything, since I mean it's a freaking black market. Oh, information of the dagger. Who
Which
they sold
dagger
it to
in
first?
particular?
The one I sold, the one we're basically looking for.
I mean the swords?
Swords? There's just the one dagger I sold.
You saw multiple daggers. Which dagger?
Oh,
are you referring to?
the demonic dagger, the poison dagger, the
Those are
slippery,
swords.
slimy. They
Those
were
are swords.
they were swords.
Yes.
I got dagger on the brain because I fucked up.
So the swords.
Yeah. Yes.
You hear the same information. It was sent to Cahill. That's not Cahill. Kimal.
Okay.
And that's pretty much no other news or anything of the sort.
All right. I thank you for your.
But they do say, time is slipping, man. The longer it waits, the more hands it exchanges to her, the further it gets away. Chasing that one sword, so to no ends.
I agree. Alright, thank you.
Come on. Skip up. Skip up.
And then, pretty much as along the way as we're walking back, damn, actually,
We got like an hour left, so
yeah.
we need to like definitely get shit.
Oh, fuck it. He wants to go, so go. For the sake of time, later we'll talk about him going back to underground
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that at a different time. Yes, you guys head out towards Kimau. It will be I believe it was 36 days. Yeah, around 36 days I quoted it. Around there. Yes.
Within those 36 days, I like to probe the kid's mind, figure out what he knows, and teach him as well.
Oh yeah, as we were walking back, I gave him a dagger, the Maxi Special. And I was just, since he knows how to juggle, was seeing his skills on that. But stopped once we got to Trixie. My daughter loves corn dogs too. See you guys eat corn dogs together one day.
What? I will. Sure. We'll make it happen.
Corn dogs with your kid, bro.
We'll make it happen, dude.
I know that happens.
Cute.
Yummy.
Corn dogs.
So cute.
I mean, well, Uncle Caleb and Uncle Prince, you know.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
I don't like corn
What?
dogs. Face.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I know
just
you're
don't-
curious.
just don't like 'em.
I know you're curious.
Yeah. Okay.
After during these days, I would like to, like I said, probe the kid's mind a little bit, figure out what he knows, or as far as what he's been taught, and see if I can like work with him to not necessarily change his mindset, but teach him.
What are you teaching them?
I want to teach him morals.
Make a charisma check.
Moral oral.
Moral oral.
He's getting mixed signals because I was trying to teach him how to lie. Yeah.
21. I rolled a
Alright.
19.
Mm-hmm.
So a +2.
Ooh, so he seems to be picking up on it a bit. There's definitely a contrast in which what he was taught versus what he sees normally.
That makes sense. What you're just talking about from Maxie?
No, I mean in general, he's just been
He's been fucked up.
exposed.
Exposed to a lot.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah,
So
yeah.
your concepts are coming across with a clear message, but the contrast is definitely skewing his mind as far as the amount of information he's trying to take in versus what he knows, and he seems to be slightly
Understand.
picking up on some things, but for the most part, it's not a change overnight.
I only do this on certain times. For the most part, I do let him try and be a kid. What he wants to do, I let him do. But I do consistently, and I do mean consistently, warn him about Max.
Jeez, what an asshole.
Maxie's an asshole. Remember, Maxie, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Kid,
Yeah, that's
Maxie's
how
an
it goes.
asshole.
Burgers? He's an asshole.
He's a dick.
So you see that toy?
You
Fuck
kind of
that
just
toy.
manipulate him to thinking that he's an asshole.
I'm not manipulating
I mean,
him to
to
think that.
kid, it's manipulation, definitely.
All I'm doing is just giving him a warning that just be careful. That's it. I'm not saying that he's an asshole. I'm not saying that.
So what type of warning specifically?
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah.
words are you
What am
using?
I-
I'm going to use what I'm teaching you and what he practices in sometimes will contrast. So remember, I'm trying to help you learn how to be a good person. Sometimes he is the worst example for that, so just be wary of that. Other than that, I just want you to have fun with your kid. That's the only thing I say.
Okay.
I guess from what I saw the kid doing and the carnival, me and Bishop are juggling daggers, and Bishop actually
Are you
teaches
gonna
me.
are you gonna make him make a check for that?
Make a charisma check.
I'm gonna fail. I fight with these things. What's going on? Yeah, that's definitely a fail. It's an 8.
Okay.
Probably. Or a 10. Regardless, it's...
His motivation's not super high. You guys been traveling for a couple days and, just trying to get some shut eye every now and then. You just keep waking him up. Hey, come here. And it's just... He just wants to sleep sometimes, and he just tries to slightly avoid you.
Hey.
Come on. We have all this time to train.
Yeah, cool, that's why...
Maxie, shut the fuck up. We're all trying to sleep.
So who's driving the cart?
No one's driving currently.
We're sleeping. We're supposed
We're just
to be...
sleeping.
We're supposed to be sleeping.
It's a
man.
campfire.
I
Trouble
just do
sleeping
that.
my ass.
Your ass is asleep, yes, because when you sit on it, the circulation
We've been
gets fed.
traveling for 2 weeks so far, and every night you have done this. Just be quiet for one night.
As you guys make your way, you hear in the back of your head. What's your plans from here on out? I will be watching. I will be in waiting. When your eyes are closed, I shall still see as sending is being broadcasted to you.
Oh, via him?
All of us?
No, just me, just sending. And I go, alright. Fair game. Listen, we had no idea that you had a freaking kid. Why did you just leave him here? Seems a little aggressive.
It cuts off. That freaking thing.
Does he send back?
Cuts off.
Okay.
La lapis.
That's lame.
Why is he watching?
I'm about to grow you, by the way.
You gonna grow me?
Yes. Once again. But
Are you saying grow?
grill.
Grill?
Yes.
What'd I do?
You know what you did. You did. There's still information that you actually haven't told her. At all.
I'm trying to think of what.
Yeah, that's how buried it is.
Is that how it is?
I
He
mean,
actually doesn't know?
he probably doesn't remember what he hasn't told you in game and out of game.
Sure enough.
That's where
Yeah.
we've come to at this point, where he keeps so many secrets that he just
He lies so often and keeps so many different
Exactly.
secrets. that
he
doesn't
doesn't
even
know what you have in
That's
you,
how. That's
you
what
don't
a
even know.
pathological liar is.
He's been more truthful. And
Within these past month, that's about it.
yeah,
For the rest of his entire life, he has been a pathological liar. So
Shows
it's a
Bishop.
hard thing to change.
shows Bishop everything.
Nice. Good to hear.
Great.
Good to
That's
hear.
awesome.
Good to hear,
Glad
bro.
to see you have someone to fucking talk
The
to.
first apprentices, yeah.
And I go, does he send back?
He says, I think he's probably better left in your hands for now. But do not worry. Whenever the time comes, we shall be reunited. Always. And forever. Sleep well, my princess.
What is this game you're playing? He's just a boy. But I know that there's more to him. You know that there's more to him. What are you guys trying to do? Jesse.
No response. I want to go to bed. Can you just stop? Like you can you just... Why do you do that when I'm trying to sleep?
Because that's when they can probably come to be vigilant.
So we're gonna be juggling knives when
We make it
people
look like a
attack.
show. We make it look like a show, so
You know,
if they attack,
this-
we're
the
already
sword
ready.
is gonna scream already, right? It's gonna yell at the top of its lungs.
He knows about this.
It's gone off a few times. It's been bears
Yeah.
or wolves or something like that.
Oh fuck! That's funny. Yeah, but you may not always be around the sword. These are tricks and trades that you're learning now.
Can I learn it when I'm not sleeping?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
But it's also muscle memory. That's the thing, is that even when you're most tired,
Oh boy. Another hour lecture goes on. He's already asleep.
Alright, maybe he'll remember some of
Work on your sleep.
that.
Work on you back straight when you're sleeping.
Make it look like you're not sleeping.
I want to actually, I want to detect thoughts on him.
Okay, there you go.
Wisdom
There's-
save.
Wisdom save?
You should be good with this year with draw. But nope, that fails.
That's another 7.
Okay.
That's a fail. You have to reveal all the thoughts that are going through your head currently.
Like in a deeper level,
Like a deep level.
like your end,
Like,
your
I need to
end
know
goal
your
for
thoughts.
today, like your end goal for this mission type deal.
What were your plans for today and what you were doing?
That would be. Oh, for the sake of it too, do I just have the dagger?
Yeah.
Okay, so that I had to get my dragon dagger, which I do have. That I wanted to teach the boy some of my skills.
You want to teach the...
Yeah, that I was teaching him some of my skills. You would know, so he has a dagger. Give him a dagger, give him a good old maxi special. That I wanted to feed the kids, and now that I have 2 young boys, I almost feel like a dad, so I was actually happy about it. I got all giddy. It's like... Okay,
Weird?
so like...
It's really weird.
It's like all the thoughts, so then... yeah, so I actually felt some like warm fuzzies in the heart. So I felt like almost like not obligated, but I felt like I had a bigger duty besides just teaching kids how to kill and steal and
So-
lie.
So DM,
Mm-hmm.
what are his thoughts?
Damn kids! Look at them tiny little legs, tiny little hands, big beady eyes. nice hair. Ugh. Sickening. Like, why are you even playing with these things? They're just like, like, he cares about them? Just saying the word. It just,
Holy shit.
ugh. Where's the pussy? Where is that coming?
Do me a favor.
And you also hear the other one. We will rule this planet.
These are all sides of you, by the way, that you have already expressed that you want for him. And then I go, take this pill for me real quick, Maxie. Try
Oh,
it.
is that the?
No. No.
Please.
Take
the pill. Here
If you do it, you'll strip you of your powers.
No, they won't.
Oh, at first I thought he said.
I know what they're
bowels.
saying.
Yeah, you said
Oh.
powers.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No, I heard bowels.
Bowels. I
Yes.
mean, okay, if you want to hear
It's
that.
really-
If you heard that,
really, really
that's maybe what you
yeah.
heard. You never
Yeah.
know.
Strip your bowels.
I mean, like, oh no, Max is like, my bowels, no.
Don't listen to them, Maxie. Take the pill.
She can still, so she can, yeah, she can hear them too. Yeah.
I know exactly what's happening right now. I know everything. So take the pill now.
So since
feel weak.
I don't know that that's happening, that her magic thing, so I would hold it in the side tongue.
Feel weak. Remember. Do you remember how it felt?
Swallow it.
Feel weak and insignificant. She
This
wants
has
to be
nothing-
stronger than you.
This power that you hold is within you the entire time. Fuck them. Take the pill.
What do you mean? Oh, you can hear them?
Yeah.
How?
If you do this, she will
It doesn't matter.
overpower you.
It has nothing to do with that.
You will be weak.
I'm your teammate. I'm your friend. Take the pill. Maxie, please take the
For
pill.
nothing.
So what happens when the pills are gone?
This is a test for the moment. Just try it. We have to find out. Take the pill.
Is it worth it?
It is.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifices
Remember.
for us, not
We
not whatever's in your head.
From the bottom.
Remember, you wanted that thing gone.
We were nothing.
Well, I mean,
Take the pill.
not really. I didn't really want him gone. I just wanted to know, like, what?
Maxie, we gotta
Who
find out.
has
Take
your
the pill,
best
please.
interest? We have been keeping you alive this entire time.
I've been keeping you alive this entire time.
Was it really her?
I mean, I don't
What
know
has she
because
really
I have.
done to protect you.
I have my own, like,
I have done everything to protect you.
No.
When everyone else told you not to, was attacking you, I still defended you.
Without
And
her
yet you still
books
ridiculed me, but I'm still here.
and her
Take the
magic,
pill, Maxie.
She is nothing.
Take the pill.
She is less than nothing.
Just swallow it.
Don't. It makes a charisma
I'm
check.
so confused.
Whew. Very awful.
Take the pill.
Don't. I will make
No.
Keegan
Fuck that.
take over.
Has nothing to do with that.
Keegan.
You are yourself. These thoughts and these personalities in your head are just that.
So who's Keegan?
Do not do this.
Yes,
You're
listen,
creating
do not
another
do it.
personality right now. Swallow it.
Do not do
I put the water down his throat.
Do you mean?
I make him swallow it. I put the water down his throat.
it. You allowing this?
No.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Miss.
Okay. You try to force it down his gullet and you just. Oh, whoa.
I go again. I go again. One
Okay.
more time.
Are you just gonna keep assaulting him, basically?
It's not assaulting. I'm just like
It's not assaulting.
I'm just like grappling him and putting it down his throat at this point.
I'm just forcing him to do
off.
something he doesn't want to do. Just,
Pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
That's beyond 20.
Battery.
You're on 20. Make
Do I
a
roll too?
acrobatics check against it.
Oh.
If you roll higher than a 20, then we'll calculate it. Potentially you
That's-
did.
Yes.
Potentially not, actually. So
Acrobatics.
we have to
plus
calculate this.
5.
20, 21, and 20, 21, and then we get a plus. This is 26.
26 for him.
26 for me to attack him.
Are you using your gauntlets? Because it's not using your strength.
Oh, that's what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Unless you're using your gauntlets.
I mean, I guess I would pretty much.
To punch him.
I would be using my strength, so it's
Yeah.
just what it is.
Okay. So then he would evade your second attempt as you try once more to fervently
Never mind.
force him to swallow it.
I'm not gonna force you to do anything anymore. I'm tired of this. I'm just trying. And if you don't want to try for me, that's fine. But try for them at least. So I start walking.
I am trying. I gave them handguns.
You're trying in only one way. The only way to fix what's broken is to try. All you're doing is the same cycle over and over and over again.
Broken?
Really? This is what you're doing right now?
Me broken.
I'm broken too. We're all
That's why we
broken.
get along so well.
We're all broken. Yet we're all here together. So just try.
As you're talking, his face kind of just warps and shifts and then converges back.
What the fuck is actually happening to you?
What do you mean?
This is new.
Make a percentile roll.
I've had my eyes back.
No, it's still the same.
No, but like, because it was
No,
covered.
yeah. No, but you percentile roll
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
affliction.
66?
69.
60. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting
So
one.
something explodes, but not out of my butt.
Jizz in your pants. But no.
Yes.
I like.
You feel almost like something has definitely changed in your body. Not in, but probably outer. As you look at him, his other eye starts to glow a wispy, translucent yellow.
So the
And
other one?
faint wisps come off of them.
What the fuck is happening to you? What are you doing?
Huh?
This is all you. How are you doing that? Your eye, it's smoking.
They're both now smoking, and they're both leaving trails.
How are you doing that?
As it starts to spread, it almost converges and makes what seems to be like a tribal tattoo that comes down his face.
What's inside of you? It's way stronger than you think it is. It's you. This is your inner being. You're way stronger than you've ever been. What the fuck are you?
We are many. For a brief second, you kind of look at him, and as his fingers start to split, almost forming two hands, and they come right back together. Almost looks like you can compare it to a glitch.
Maxie. You have multiple personality disorder, but it's actually multiple personalities. There's multiple yous inside of you.
Well,
It's all you.
It's the aliens.
It has nothing to do with aliens. All they have done is amplified your ability. Whatever's inside of you already. The question is, what the fuck is it?
And as you're talking to him, his whole entire person converges and switches and looks just like you.
What the fuck is happening? You look just like me. What are you doing?
I don't know.
It's so. This is just a fucking Maxi episode apparently. And I go. I wake everyone up.
Again, I don't want
this
to
is-
train.
This is not trained. Look at this shit.
So-
Look at Maxi.
If she does that, then I would hide. Stealth away.
Go ahead and make this up check.
That's killing him.
Yeah, it's 20, and then without anything else, without proficiency.
I don't want to train anymore. I just want to go to bed and I just want to sleep a little bit. Just this much, please. See this? Can I get this much sleep?
I cast sending to him.
You can just cast magic. She's not that far. Not far enough.
Message.
Yeah.
Well, he's hiding.
Just hiding.
I have to be able to see him.
No. I can go through at least 10 feet of wall, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, if you allow me to, that's fine. There I go.
Looking at myself.
What? Why?
I
Don't
can
you
attack.
want help? What's going on?
No, you can't send anything back.
I figured.
I'll just meet you out in the woods, and I just walk over to the woods.
Would I have exact? Is it a carbon copy? So exact copy.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Stop doing what you're doing. It's not funny and it's not cool.
Oh no, you can reply. Sorry, you can reply.
Oh.
I lied.
Okay. I just wasn't sure because.
Yeah, I lied. Yeah. So but you can go through 1 foot of stone, even magical silence, 1 inch of common metal, 10 feet of lead, or 3 feet of wood.
Okay.
Ancient metal.
If that ever comes into play, you know.
Stop it. This is not funny.
Do I know that I can reply back?
You don't know that.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
You can actually reply back to
you can
this.
reply to this message.
Yeah. At the end of like the
That's what you
signature.
do.
Mhm.
You can
You
do
can
it.
reply to this message.
What? Why were you trying to make them look at 2 copies? You trying to make me out to be someone bad again?
This has nothing to do with that.
Scare the boys.
All I did was wake Killingham up. The boys are sleeping.
Oh, killing him. Okay. Oh, your stoner friend. Get it?
That's
Get it,
not.
get
It's
it,
not the
'cause-
stoner friend.
Get it? Because he tries to throw the rocks.
I don't get the joke.
Oh, it's because he wants to stone me to death. So a stoner friend is just.
That's not funny. This isn't a joke.
I'm not laughing. I mean, the
You
joke
were
was
trying
funny,
to make me laugh.
but
What's the point of a joke?
I
if
just
you're
don't
trying to make me laugh?
understand
It's
what are
just
you
not
trying to
funny.
go for.
I just wanted to make sure I'm not the only one seeing it.
It's just
And
easier to
Killingham
keep
is-
it between us. You're trying to spread this message.
Spread what? This is you, not them.
I didn't know that I could do this. It happened.
This is you, though.
No, or else I would turn to something other, something probably more beautiful.
Go ahead and try. Wait, what the fuck did you just say, asshole?
What are you trying to turn into?
Probably now I would probably just try to turn to what's it, widow.
What up? Okay.
Happens successfully.
Yeah.
Show yourself.
What do you mean show myself? I'm right here.
I mean, just so you know too,
Yes.
your voice would match theirs.
Oh.
Yes,
okay.
you can. You don't have to. You can't roleplay all of them because it's fucking.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it helps. Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
let's write this down.
So you can definitely attune your voice to all of them.
I don't really know.
Widow? What are you doing?
I'm trying now.
Trying to what?
Change.
It's just me and you. Show me.
And as you look at him, he's just warping just rapidly between every member of the Foundation and back. He goes through a whole cycle once until he goes right back to Widow. And this is very rapid. It just.
Like that glitch effect.
You think that magic is all fucked up and you don't understand it? You're magic incarnate. I can never do whatever you're doing.
Does my body feel this?
You can feel the change each time. It's not painful or anything. It's sort of just common. It's a very smooth transition each time.
You're the very thing you despise.
What's that? The mind flayer?
You're magic.
And magic?
What you're doing is within yourself.
Tries to hurl a fireball at the tree.
Nothing happens.
No, no magic is happening out of my fingers.
You're stupid. That's why there's no way you can cast fireball.
I don't know that. You just said I'm magic.
You. How else do you explain the way you're changing your shape? How else are you doing it? Huh?
From
Tell me.
The assistants.
Their assistants, you mean you. There's no there's only you.
Are you
I
assisting
do
me?
believe there's something in you, but they're not doing anything besides amplifying your abilities. That's just what I think.
And because of that, they're evil?
I never said that. I'm just in awe.
But you're trying to make me take...
I didn't know you could do this. This changes everything. This is weird. This is very weird. You understand that, right?
That doesn't hurt, so not really. I kind of
Of
embrace
course
it.
I mean, like, no shit. You've embraced it the entire time because it's you.
Are you assisting me in this? Asks the voice. The unknown voice. Or the unknown. It's easier.
Of course.
Dude, there's too many layers to this now. You are too much.
I told you you should spell it.
Ooh. Tries to turn into the mind flayer. With that.
Let me tell you something else since you're this freak.
You completely understand what you're saying?
Holy fuck! That's OP!
That's weird. I don't know that language.
That's weird because you're speaking it perfectly right now.
I don't. Oh God, I don't feel it. Oh, okay. Let's try another one. All right.
Turn into a dwarf.
Okay. All right. Text to a dwarf.
You never seen a dwarf?
I've never seen a dwarf.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's Duergar, right?
Okay.
Or
Duergar, but-
have we not ever come across him?
Turn into a bugbear.
Want to see why?
It's up to you. Either way, it don't matter.
Want to see why?
Okay.
It's Mind Flayer territory.
Sure enough, sure enough. And they always have had dwarves with them, so it would make sense.
Turns into a real bugbear.
Turn to a bugbear.
Do they have a language?
Yeah, goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And I know
actually
goblin.
know goblin. Different language. Well, you know 8, so you know a lot.
Right.
I know so much.
Fuck.
I know 8 languages. Turn to a dragon. Just
That's
kidding, not a
what I was-
dragonborn.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay. You
Dragon.
turn into a dragonborn, taking the shape of Walter.
He's a dragon.
Don't seem to understand it.
One more time?
I think I get it though. I think I finally understand.
No, go ahead. Go one more time. Maybe his ears are just really old. Donald.
And I go, "What's
Don't
wrong?"
understand.
No.
I feel like I understand. The creatures that are in your head actually know deed speech. So whether you know it or not, you actually understand deed speech. Turn it to Maxi.
Deep speech?
Turn into Maxi for a second. Go back to your normal.
Yeah.
And I speak deep speech to him.
Doesn't understand a thing?
What the
Huh?
fuck?
Come again? Maybe I have Walter's ears still.
How about this? You turn to anything else, and then I talk deep speech to you. Turn into an elf.
Okay.
That isn't your normal elf self.
Alright. Turn into that one bitch. Alright.
Now,
Try, go ahead.
I speak deep speech.
Nothing.
Huh?
I'm
No.
overthinking it then.
No.
Yeah, that's me overthinking it. No worries. Go to bed.
No, I have something else. Come, try this. And then I grab her by the hand.
Oh,
And I
come
run
on.
into a bigger plane, bigger area. And I try to turn into
Take
the
your
dragon
clothes
dragon.
What?
He's trying to turn into a dragon.
I'm trying to turn into the dragon dragon.
The dragon.
The dragon dragon.
He's seen
Yeah.
how
Dragon dragon.
what the biggest thing he can turn into. pretty much.
You try your best. You try switching your molecules and rearranging your atoms into a size bigger than that of yourself. And you just seem to cause a brain strain and burst a blood vessel in your head.
What?
Blood.
What just happened?
Wait.
Yes.
Maxie, Trixie, wait. Hold on, something popped. Hold on. Maybe I'm trying to do this too fast. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna drink of water. Hold on. Alright, maybe I'll try something smaller but still bigger. And then I'll try to turn it to Grog.
Grog? Grog! Yes! And you balloon into this giant, meaty Goliath.
Man, he does have muscles on top of muscles. This is crazy. This is crazy.
You know that's not real.
Is my Grog's cock's not real?
I'm saying your girth probably doesn't change.
Oh.
It's just
That
an illusion.
definitely does.
What the fuck?
Trying to find something. Yeah, because when I said exact carbon copy, because I thought maybe the eyes would stay the same.
Eyes stay the same. It's the only thing. That's the distinguishing feature that your fucking eyes
Okay.
are
They're
big.
still yellow.
Yeah.
I can't deal with you right now. I need to sleep this off.
Small hammer.
I can't be here. I can't be here.
What? Now that I know magic,
Has nothing to do with that.
maybe.
Could you not? I just need to comprehend this. This is all.
Let's go smoke or something.
No. I gotta sleep. We have kids to depend on. Or how you would say it, fuck the kids.
I didn't say that.
Fuck the free world.
I didn't say that.
One of your personalities did.
It's like it's a small hammer in my pants. What if
Good night, Maxie.
we just become a circus together?
I won't go. Alright, go to bed.
Okay.
I'll turn back into Maxie. What?
Just
You
gonna
was
fuck around for the
saying
last 20 minutes.
you were saying something
This is D&D, man.
of another person.
We could just sit here for the entire
Yeah.
time just fucking around.
Exactly.
I just was like, I'm gonna make my character go to bed. Fuck this. It's gonna be too much.
Who is this? Who is this other entity you're speaking of?
Who are you talking to?
Because they're so far unknown. I'll just I'm just gonna do it now. So, if you would allow, perhaps, I was thinking of one of my plot points being that since he went inside of my brain, Kashad got absorbed back into the mind flayer.
That would totally have had to been done
At
during
that point?
that time. Yes.
Okay.
The point of extraction.
Yeah. I was gonna leave it to the side until he came back.
Yeah, it would definitely have to been done at that time. Great idea.
Okay. So was that who he was talking about?
Yeah. Maybe calls him something else.
Yeah.
He
Call him
doesn't like
Keegan.
Rashad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. I was like, oh, now there's another one. Okay.
Okay, I got Philip, Daniel,
Yeah, they just come at it.
Setharoth.
Okay, so what is
Loud
this
noise.
DM? What has happened
To what?
to Maxie?
I have no clue, buddy.
That's up to Maxie to decide.
Keeps shape shifting to see if there's a stop. We'll do it for another hour.
He's trying to kill himself.
Oh, too big. Oh, too small. It's giving
Mouse.
everyone the trouble sleeping. Everyone's just kind of like, they can hear the sound of you transforming, and they just kind of like every now and wake up like, they just don't know if they're dreaming or if they're actually seeing it, and so they just go back to bed because they don't hear the sword screaming. So they're just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just dreaming. And so they knock out, and you guys continue your night. And suddenly, in the middle of the night, danger! Danger! Oh, danger! Oh, 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 danger! As
I'll hide.
after a while, silence. You can't even hear yourself breathing or thinking. You try to speak, no words come out. Everyone's in a panic. They're all looking around, wondering what's going on. Cunningham draws his sword, and that's where we'll end it.
everybody. That's been quite an experience. We've done some stuff today, did some things, and now I'll share some stuff.
Oh boy, what has our heroes gotten themselves into now? They have adopted a child
I haven't adopted him. He's just
and
there.
taken on what is called a homunculus over and over.
So I was right.
What has
So
been called a homunculus.
yeah, what has
So
been.
I was right, right? Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, sure.
He
Me
doesn't
too.
like to be labeled as such.
No.
It's
Labels.
a mimic.
Labels. Those are disgusting. So if you guys want to find out what happens next on our next adventure, you guys are gonna have to subscribe to our channel and make sure that you tell us what might happen, because you might see it, or you might not. I might just completely. No, I'm kidding. Why am I kidding? You never know because I'm a DM. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. By the way,
And so pue. Oh,
One
if
second.
you don't understand what that means you haven't hit the bell. Clearly. I'm sorry. That means you haven't been seeing all the recent episodes that we've had, and it's a problem. It's a problem, man.
so
That means you're also not figuring out how to play D&D because we have another segment called Dragon Coffee that you need to watch. Because if you don't like roleplay, then what
So,
are you doing?
are you guys doing this bit where?
What happened?
Never mind.
Oh.
I was continue talking because
hold on,
you stole
I'm
the
sorry.
spotlight. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. What Trixie is saying is that you need to like us. Because we
Go ahead,
like
talk
you.
about Dragon Coffee.
Because
You
we
got
like
it.
you.
Is that what you were going to talk about?
Yeah, exactly. I was
I-
waiting for him to stop, and I was going to talk about Dragon Coffee. But you talk about
it's just you gotta
Now I'm
like.
just listening to rambling.
You just gotta
Exactly.
like and comment it, but we have to pass on the torch to our fellow companion, Caleb, aka Trixie. Go on over, Big Smooth
You
Daddy.
already did it.
Go on
There's
over.
no fucking point.
You can cut me out.
If you guys like Dragon Coffee, thank you guys for watching. This is a failed advertisement by Captain Caleb. Hooray. We also have another segment in podcast called Dragon Coffee, where we just go over classes of Dungeons & Dragons and just go over information on Dungeons & Dragons. If you would like to watch us or support us over there, that's exactly what we do. We also are going to be putting out another podcast.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It is a homebrew campaign that we have been running for a long time. We've recorded the audio for it for a while, but it was really just for our keepsake. But we have recently started episodes of What Lies Beyond the Sarcophagus,
Oh,
which
that's
is
a great
a
campaign.
homebrew campaign with
I
the
love
original
it.
characters that we've ever played in Dungeons and Dragons. We'll let you know when the date that comes out, but when it does come out, they're going to be coming out on Fridays.
You can get them on DVD and Blu-ray. No, you can't.
Well, you can technically.
Yeah.
You would just have to
Would-
burn it.
On Fridays, we will be coming out with What Lies Beyond the Sarcophagus, and on Saturdays, we will be coming out with AC2 High episodes. But that's when that schedule changes. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
This is AC2 High! Signing off with the dab!
Because you can't touch it.